Mr. Lewis, what have you done, you naughty boy? Straight to the headmaster's room for 20 lashes and a ruler across your ass. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching the from around the world. No, you haven't joined the kinky BDSM watch along. You've joined THFC till I die. Tottenham versus the Sailor Boys watch alongs. And joining me, of course, on this watch along is my usual co host. He is the Godfather. There will be horses' heads going out all over the country now after this stream. Philip, what a 24 hours. Yesterday, we argued over the Kane news, but Tottenham being Tottenham during the night, it broke. Now, I'm going to bring this up. We're going to play it before we talk about it. So this is what came out last night. I think it was around about 11 o'clock, was it, Philip? This broke? 11,
I don't know. It was sometime last night. It'd be 6 o'clock American time. You know,
Philip was still trying to get over the film he watched 3.5 hours. I did read your film description on Facebook, by the way, Mr. Brady, and I do agree with you.
Good film, but too long. It's too long.
Yeah. But anyway, well, this is what this scary little gentleman who looks like I've watched a lot of FBI programs, Philip, and I've big up to. I think this is Talk Tottenham for this. So we apologise, Talk Tottenham, for using your footage. It was the only footage we could find. So just explain. So big up Talk Tottenham. Please, everyone get over there and hit a subscription button on his channel. Again, we apologise for using this. We couldn't use anything else. So this is what the man had to say.
Southern District of New York has indicted Joe Lewis, the British billionaire, for orchestrating a brazen insider trading scheme. We allege that for years, Joe Lewis abused his access to corporate boardrooms and repeatedly provided inside information to his romantic partners, his personal assistants, his private pilots, and his friends. Those folks then traded on that inside information and made millions of dollars in the stock market, because thanks to Lewis, those bets were a sure thing. Now, none of this was necessary. Joe Lewis is a wealthy man.
Yes.
But as we allege, he used inside information as a way to compensate his employees or to shower gifts on his friends and lovers.
Ooh, lovers.
That's classic corporate corruption.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's cheating. And it's against the law. Laws that apply to everyone, no matter who you are.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why Joe Lewis has been indicted and will face justice here in the Southern District of New York. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, there you go. Now, firstly, I want to get the other bit out of the way, Philip. Is this why Eric Dyer and Sanchez are still in the team? Now,
no.
Are you sure?
I'll tell you what, it could be. This is probably. Remember last summer, Joe Lewis is allegedly relinquished control of Tottenham to his granddaughter or his accountant or somebody, right? Yeah. If you look at the Southern District of New York, for those of you that follow American politics and may not, that is the same crowd that are indicted Donald Trump for the financial irregularities, right? And the money, the porn star buy-off. So these guys don't take it.
Every
no, I'm just saying. No, these guys are professionals at what they do. They are. If the Southern District of New York comes after you, I would be very, very worried. These guys are pros. They don't take a case unless they know they can win it. And it looks to me as if Joe Lewis has been incredibly stupid here to do this. As your man said, he's a wealthy man. He didn't need the money, right? He was obviously trying to pay off his friends and his lovers as well, which is an interesting bit for an 86-year-old.
Maybe Daniel Levy's a lover.
Well, that's I'll tell you, if Daniel Levy is one of the beneficiaries of the insider dealing information, then Daniel Levy's time at Tottenham is coming to an end if he's found guilty.
I want to ask very quickly, Philip, we'll go through the chat. And I will ask you this question, then we'll go through the chat. Look, now we know he transferred his ownership over to the lawyer in the Bahamas, right?
Yeah.
October of last year, right? Was it last year? I think it was last year.
Yeah, sometime last year, yeah.
And does he still technically own Tottenham? Or does his company Enoch own Tottenham, right? So if that's the case, then surely if all his assets and companies are frozen, does that mean Tottenham's transfer summer window has suddenly come to a complete halt?
No, Dermot, you're not quite getting it. He cannot be. Nothing can happen until after a trial. He has to be found guilty in court. At the moment, they're on allegations.
Yeah, but he's been charged though.
Yeah, he's been charged, but he hasn't been tried.
Yeah, but can
You know-
the court not freeze all his assets?
No, they can't. Well, they could try. They can't. No. It's not, like, put it like this. Insider trading goes on in America on a huge scale, right? And they couldn't possibly go after everybody that does it. They've gone after the big guy because they think that this fella is a player that can make an example of, right? So no, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I think at the moment he's got the presumption of innocence until proved otherwise. So, but what he did last year, I think, was probably he knew this was coming. This just didn't happen last night. He's known about this for months because they've been investigating him. They've been interviewing people close to him. He knows what's been going on. So it's a case of, that's why he put the trust out. That Tottenham will be out of reach of any court proceedings that might arise out of this. And what it might do it might even hurry up the sale of Tottenham. This may actually benefit the club in the long run, even though the spin that's going to go on it from Sky and TalkSport is going to other than the guy that owns the club has put his hand caught in the till. Basically, that's what it is. So I wouldn't. Well, I think it might be beneficial for us in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, we're on at 4, aren't we? So we're going to talk more about it then. We'll get more information about it. We'll play that clip again.
Anyway, there you've gone.
I'm not. I'm still here.
I'm still there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So now there you go. I mean, but just to look at the give you a quick rundown of what went on last night.
Oh, do you want me to bring these up for you, Philip? Okay.
He's been charged with 16 counts of insider trading and 3 counts of securities fraud. So even to investigate all of those took time. You know, this has been going on for months. This case, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, you can bring up the next one there, Dermot, and see what.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get Spurs play to work because it won't work.
Yeah. It hasn't come on yet. So allegedly, he used his position as a board member of numerous companies to provide insider knowledge to friends, lovers, pilots. His private pilot got information as well. The lover bit gets me now, but I say the press will hold in on that bit to allow them to make profits. They basically, he told them to buy certain shares at $10, say, right? Whatever information he had then went public, and the shares went up to $15, and they sold and made a 50% profit. That's the way it works.
Yeah. Well, look. We're going to more of this because it's come up on my thing, Philip. Spurs play, so we will go into more of this later. On 4 o'clock.
The last bit, I think we should discuss now, and this is a teaser for 4 o'clock. This bit, if found guilty, could be deemed as a not unfit proper owner. Yeah. So you know that could well happen. Hopefully, he not be the owner because this trial will probably take 6 or 7 months to come to trial.
Well, I got a nice green picture in front of me.
Have you got it? Have you got your?
Yeah, it's come up. It's playing now.
I've only got broadcast starting soon.
I refreshed it and then it just came up. Yeah, so look, let's see who's in the chat, shall we, Philip? And welcome everyone in. We've got Shamu, strong team, Basuma, Madison, goes incoming. Yeah, the team is here. Where is the team? This is the. Why is that not working? There we go. Yeah, this is the starting lineup. It's Venom in goal, Pero, Romero, Davis, Destiny, the back 4. Sard is going to sit in front of the back 4. Basuma, Son, and Basuma and Madison in the middle, and then Kulu on Son on the wings, and Harry Kane up front. Now, Philip, this should be an easy win for us today. It should be an easy 5-6-7-0 win. But the Sailor, the team they're playing, the Sailor Boys, did win the last game 7-0. So, but do you, look, Saturday we're going to talk more about this Asian tour, Philip. Look, very quickly, has it been a waste of time, this Asian tour? And would you have? Are clubs trying to follow the money more now for the sake? Because they've put, what was it, 20,000 miles Postecoglou has travelled.
But they went to Korea last season. They went the same distance last summer.
Yeah, but do you think it's putting too much into the players' legs before the start of the season?
No, it's listen. They flying out there first class, 6 foot long beds. They've no. They're not flying Ryanair out to the Middle East. That's for sure. So no, it hasn't been a waste of time because it's meant the new players have got to know their new teammates. The fitness levels have been improved. Angie's been able to put across his idea of playing football. So I don't think it's been a waste of time by any means. The fact that the game was postponed on Sunday was unfortunate. But
yeah,
it's unfortunate. But that happens. Shit happens. So no, it's been a good exercise. And like all preseason tours, you've got to do it you've got to speculate to accumulate. And going out abroad, like you must remember, in the last 10 or 15 years, Spurs have amassed a huge following in the Far East. And this is a way of keeping those guys as fans by going out and actually playing in front of them. So, I've no problem with that at all.
Anyway, let's go through the chat here quickly, Philip. Let's kick off approaches. Right, let's go to the top. We've got Shamu here. Strong team, big up Shamu. Strong team. Basuma Madsen goes and coming. Carl Simpson, good afternoon. Good morning, guys. Another quiet day for Spurs. You can't make it up. Do you see the cockerels, Lily and Chirpy? Look, he's trying to do his disco moves, Chirpy. Very well done, Chirpy there. We've got Greg Selnett. Good afternoon, everyone. Hoping my phone signal at work doesn't break so I can listen along. I hope so too, Greg. And don't let
I'm
the boss.
I'm not able to get this on my TV for some reason.
Some fella called THFC till I die. Afternoon,
no,
everyone.
I don't know who he is. No,
he's in Egypt. He needs blocking. Just very quickly, the THFC till I die brand is growing. If you want to watch the Tottenham game, you can watch us live here with the Watchalong. Ellie is going on at 12:45 on our sister channel, THFC Ladies Till I Die, which she's covering the Ireland game, which, Philip, we're going to quickly jump onto at the end of this game.
Yeah, we'll jump on at the end, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then also starting on Friday at 4:45, our new channel for Formula One, THFC F1 Till I Die, till we die, is also starting this week. So the THFC Till I Die brand is growing into 3 separate YouTube channels. So please get over there and hit a subscription on the other sister channels. Let's get them up to 500 as quickly as possible. And let's make THFC the biggest brand on YouTube. Now we're growing, Philip. Can you imagine a year ago we would be growing like this?
Yeah. It's been great now. Yeah, it's been very good. And I think the new technology we're going to have.
Yeah, me and Philip will be covering the Formula Ones. My aim is to make Philip a Formula One fan before the end of the season. So that is my plan. So we've got this week, very quickly, Philip, we've got qualifying on Friday, sprint race on the Saturday, and the Grand Prix on Sunday. So there you go. Be a bit of fun. Right. We've got ENS. Hi, everyone. Big up in. He said, and Shamu says, Levy looks different. Oh, yeah, with the video. That's funny. I wonder where the Morpheus went after he got out of the Matrix. That's bad. We've got Dara. Paying for sex is not called a lover.
Oh, no.
We've got Phil. So hoping that devalues Spurs so we can get flogged for a reasonable price, not multi billions. Yeah, we will go into that at 4. And Dara says, I'm pretty sure he still owns the entire entity, but he passed control. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Dara says the Travis Stock Group, Lewis owns the Travis Stock Group with more than 200 assets across 13 countries, though which he owns Tottenham Hotspur and the UK pub operator Mitchell's and Butlers. I didn't know that.
All right.
There's Ellie. Big up, Ellie. Hello. How you been in 2 places at once? You're very clever. Hello, lady. Hello, lads. Big up. A nice team lineup. I love it. Maybe tell that Højbjerg, aka Højbjerg, aka Højbjerg, is not starting. No, he's not starting. He's
No, he's not starting.
He's not starting because he's trying to convince Harry Kane not to go to Bayern Munich. Not starting in 11. Ali. There we go. That's what we're going to call Ellie now. We're calling her Ali from now on. That's her nickname now. Sarbis and Modders. There you go. Ali. There she is again. Okay. doing be doing THFC Glory Days till I die as well. The brand just keeps growing, Philip.
Yeah, it does.
I've got that up now as well. God, I don't know.
Women's FC,
Women's
awesome.
World
Yeah,
Cup at the moment is awesome, Ali. What a showcase! Have you got up in your TV, Philip?
No, I can't. It's my phone is only letting me cast it to. I can't cast it to my laptop because I'm doing it with you, and the TV's not coming up for some reason. So I have to watch it on my phone. It's a pain in the ass, but anyway.
Yeah, women they're in the tunnel. If you've got that, Women's
Yeah, I
World
can
Cup
see
at the
that.
moment is
Yeah.
awesome. What a showcase for women! Yeah, it's been brilliant. And what is it called, Carl? I'm an instant lady. Well, look, best of luck to the Irish girls today. Really, best of luck. And as I said, if you're a lover of women's football, THFC Ladies Till I Die, 12:45. Ellie will be going doing all the Irish game, and then if you want to hear the Tottenham game, it's here. The Ireland game's on our sister channel, and of course, if you love Formula One on our other sister channel, then Friday at 10 to 5, we're going to cover the qualifying for the Belgium sprint race and Grand Prix on Sunday.
Yep.
And so I do you know what, Philip? I never thought a year ago we were growing like this into 3 separate sort of bands. Do you know that?
Yeah. It's grand. It's brilliant.
Yeah, it is.
It's absolutely brilliant.
We'll have to buy the name THFC Till I Die now. We'll have to trademark it.
Yes, that might be a little bit expensive now, but anyway, we shall see.
Anyway, hands. Harry Kane saying to them, thanks, lads. Yeah, I'll see him by Munich. See you in Germany.
Manchester City are beating Bayern Munich 1-0 at the minute in a free season.
I thought they beat them last night.
I think maybe they did. Oh, maybe they did. That's just sort of thing going over. Oh, yeah, it would be last night, sure. Yeah, oh, no, hold on. No, it's in Japan. So it'll be probably better now.
No, I saw it. I saw the result last night.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, they're playing the 4-3-3, Philip, with Basuma in front of the back four, Madison and Sarr in the middle, with Sonny and Kulu on the wings, with Kane up front. Of course, the back four. Look, we're still waiting for centre backs, Philip. Does that back four worry you, or do you know what? We've got Davis back there, and he seems to like Davis Postecoglou for some reason.
He does.
Big up Drew.
Like, if we're playing somebody, probably a bit more, how will I put it? I'm stronger on a higher level, then I probably would be worried about it. But I can't really see. Let's face it, if those two centre backs can't cope against a team from Singapore, then we definitely do need 2 new centre backs.
Now the Lion City Sailors, Philip, are playing a 5-4-1.
Well, that means they're not going to be coming at us.
No, but they won their last game 7-0, Philip. To be fair,
I know who they're playing though. That's the thing,
Yeah, they've won their last 3 games now in a row. There's the Spurs team now, and the substitutes.
I'm just wondering, they're not.
Oibia, Richarlison, Royal. Sorry, Philip.
No, go on. I'm just talking out loud.
I've just gone through Perisic, Dyer, Lo Celso, Tatanga, Austin, Harvey White, and Alfie Devine. That's the substitutes. And then the Lion City Sailor substitutes. I am not even going to attempt any of them names because I make myself look silly. But there's a lot of them.
Yeah, the game's on now anyway, according to my...
It hasn't kicked off with me.
Yeah. Well, this is mad.
Have you kicked off already?
No, it should be the same as me, don't it?
Yeah, just looking at Kulu at the moment.
Yeah.
There's Ange. Looking well, Ange. His FIFA...
Yeah, we kicked off now, all right.
No, hang on. Yeah, we have. Yeah, okay. There we are. We're off and underway. Tottenham Hotspur, third pre-season game of the Asian Tour. And
the second one that actually started.
Yeah. A lot of people said this one could be actually cancelled, Philip, but...
Did they? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, it looks all right.
No.
It looks all right.
There's Davis now. What's Davis doing? Davis now to Destiny. Destiny had a good debut. Scored on his debut.
He did.
Sonny. Go on, Sonny. Spurs just spraying it around like, oh, look at Sarr. Oh, that was good stuff.
I'm just going to move up closer to my TV here to see if I can pick up the signal.
Oh, go on, Kulu, get it in. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. Spurs have a corner within 47 seconds. Wow, what a start. Good start from Spurs here. That's Mr. Brady go searching for his telly. He's either going to bring his telly closer to him or he's going closer to the telly. We shall find out.
Corner of the Spurs, huh?
Yeah, good start, actually, Philip, to be fair.
Not bad. Oh, shot over the bar there from...
Oh, you're slightly ahead of me, Philip.
I'm at 1 minute 21 seconds.
I'm way behind. I'm 1 minute 20 now.
1 minute 20.
So
okay, well, hold on. I'm going to stop mine for 10 seconds, right?
Okay, so I'm at 1 minute 30 now. So what do I need to go up to?
No, I'm okay. I'm at 133. We're close enough.
Well, yeah. Anyway, goal kick to the Sailor Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Or as Philip likes to say, the Lady Boys, but we won't go into that. That's for another show.
That's Bangkok. That's for Bangkok.
Maybe Joe Lewis was there. Maybe that's what Joe Lewis was shouting. Do you know?
Maybe.
Davis,
good press. Good press.
Yeah. Here comes Kulu. Go on, son. Oh, that is a foul. He's given the foul. Yeah. Well done, referee. Now, hopefully, his referee is better, Philip, to be fair.
Yeah, true. The other guy was a bit of a hammer.
He got the ball, fair enough. Philip, he got the ball, then the man.
Yeah.
It's nice to have Spurs back on the telly, though, isn't it, Philip, to be fair?
It is, yeah, it is. It is nice.
And I'll tell you one thing. It's big up to everyone who's watching. Look, we've got 11 year in. Sorry, we haven't got the Philip Brady music show this week, but it will return at some point. I still can't believe we've got as many views we've got for that show. Here comes James Maddison. Oh, Harry Kane.
Oh, just wide.
Just wide.
Should have scored.
He should have scored.
He probably should have scored there, you know.
Yeah, he should have. Good crossing, though, by Basuma.
Yeah, good. Nicely played by Maddison as well. Nicely.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, just wide. Goalie was nowhere. That was in the back of the net if that had gone.
He looks a bit more weathered this game, Harry Kane. Do you think the last game was more fitness, Philip, than anything else?
Yeah, it was. He'd hardly trained. He'd hardly trained up to that last game. So no, it's like this. I'm saying this is where the tour has been beneficial because it's got the players' fitness levels up.
Yeah.
And the fact they've travelled. I mean, the traveling in that sort of luxury doesn't take anything out of you, really. You know.
Yeah. Just say big up to Altel Cockerell. Big up Altel. How you doing this afternoon, lads? Afternoon, Altel. Yeah. Do you think, Philip? Could we? Do you know what? I've got this gut-wrenching feeling we're going to be in one of them seasons at Tottenham on and off the field.
Yeah, well, certainly, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Although I'm a lot more. I mean, seeing the way we started playing football. I mean, a few players in the team have said. Romero said yesterday that Spurs are going to be surprised a lot of teams this season.
Yeah, but he also committed himself to Tottenham. He turned down offers, Philip, which is great.
Yeah. It was actually, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
well,
it couldn't because he Mia's dungeon half the time.
Well,
so
it's all the good. It's all the good care you got on Mia's dungeon. That's why you didn't want to leave. You know.
We must thank Mia when we see her. I'm just
good long ball over the
top. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, well,
don't look too clever at the back.
I just got some breaking news here. The official line from Spurs, I've just got this in actually through the wires. Official line from Spurs is no comment. This will go to court, and if Lewis loses, they may force him to sell Spurs. Lewis may have to serve a jail sentence. And we're just waiting on more news on this. I'm just saying there's more news incoming. So that's from my source. So that's the very latest, Philip, from the...
Yeah, it's a bit like Abramovich. It's a bit like the Abramovich situation with Chelsea.
Yeah. Here comes
different reads. Oh, nice run.
Go on, Sonny. Go on, son. Madison, Harry Kane. Oh. Oh, Harry Kane.
It could well be that Lewis is left with no option but to sell Spurs.
Yeah.
And let's face it, wouldn't it be great now if he decided in the light of what's coming down the track, he did it now. Moved in and got us sold now.
Yeah, well,
but
look,
whether that will happen or not.
We said yesterday, Philip, about the Qataris looking to put in the bid for Spurs, and that Daniel Levy has met the owner of PSG on multiple occasions, looking to invest. Now, could that mean it's been about selling Spurs more like investment? More okay if you want the club, because these talks do take time, don't they? They're not overnight talks, are they?
Yeah, they absolutely. They're. I mean, they can take weeks, months. And look at the situation with the Glazers in Manchester. That's going on.
Don't get Column starting on that.
No.
He's watching.
No. It's very popular. It could take ages. Like if he's angling for a Saudi takeover, I hope he's not now. To be honest, no. I'd rather not see the Saudis back at our club.
Well, Philip, look, they are the people with the money, aren't they? The Qataris and the Saudis. Look, as like it or not, they are people with money. They are people that will stomp up the cash. And they will want to, any club they do buy, they want to make them the most successful club in their league. And look, if you got the Qataris, they will want to beat the Saudi Arabians. You know that as well as anything. So if say the Qataris bought Tottenham, you know full well the best players in the world will come to Tottenham because will pay money. B they will want to outdo Man City.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And I wonder.
Yeah, true. Listen.
Here's Kulu. Go on, Kulu. Oh, unlucky. Oh, it's gone out. It's gone out. Oh, Kulu's down injured. Referee stopped
the goalie is as well.
Yeah, Kulu is on the floor. So is the goalie.
He looks injured.
He does. Let's see what happens here.
Great through ball.
It was.
Goalie did well.
He did.
There's no pulling out of that challenge, I'll tell you.
No. Well, they did win the last game 7-0, Philip.
Yeah, I know, but sure.
So,
they could have been playing, I don't know. Oops. Not a huge crowd at that match. I'm surprised there's not more people. Kulu's up anyway, I think.
Right, Column, big up to Column as well. Hang on.
I'm going
to big up the Column. Look, you mentioned Column 3 times and he suddenly appears. You mentioned the Glazers and he's here. And he looks angry. The Glazers are angry. Look, they're taking the piss out of Tottenham. Man United, aren't they? The Glazers, to be fair, Philip.
Oh, they are, yeah. They are. I'll switch off my phone and switch it on again here now. Hopefully that might get me.
Hopefully I won't lose my...
Hope they don't score now in the meantime.
Kulu is arguing with the Spurs. He's arguing with the referee.
He's probably looking for a penalty.
Yeah, well, they're saying that he'll have to go off and come back on again.
Oh yeah, because he got treatment.
Follow my finger. Up, down, left, right. Yeah. Now I've lost my screen now, Philip.
Yeah, you will do, Dermot. Sorry, until I come back on. It's just you're connected to me here. I'll be back in a second. But it's just to try and get a proper screen. You have to do this.
Yeah.
Now, here we go. Won't be a second now.
Okay, there we go. The referee's got the ball in his hand with the goalkeeper, and it's gone for a back with the goalkeeper.
Are you back on again? Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
It's 10 minutes gone now. Tottenham nil. The Sailors nil. Oh dear.
Okay.
What would be a respectable scoreline for you today, Philip?
4 or 5-0.
If we don't get that, it's just gone off again now.
Yeah, sure. I'm back.
I'm not.
Let's see now. No, still not getting them. You back yet? Yeah.
I just it went off again.
Yeah.
Here comes the.
I'm at 10 minutes 30. 10 minutes 40.
Yeah, I'm actually we've actually synced up for some reason.
Yeah, that's good. That's
actually helped. It's actually helped. Anyway, here's Spurs on the attack. Here's Basuma. Basuma attacking it out to Sonny. He's been very quiet, but here comes Sonny. What can he do? Back to Madison. Madison now gets a crossing. Hopefully, go on, get a crossing, son. Back to Ben. Back to Ben Davis now. Pero to Kulu. What can Kulu do?
Gone backwards.
Yeah. He'd be shouting on the touchline, move forward, move forward. Right.
Nice
I've got a bit more break. Let's get this attacked on first. Oh, unlucky.
Over hit the cross.
Yeah. And it's here's Poro back to Basuma. Basuma now, what's he gonna do? Back to
nice,
Kulu.
lovely by Kulu.
Yeah. Well done. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
This is good stuff from Spurs, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
Right, Philip. I've got a bit more news on the Lewis thing. Now, if he is found guilty, it is reported that he will not be able to gain any more power within the club. Daniel has said not to be surprised, and that Joe had known this was eventually going to catch up with him in regards to the alleged allegations. So, are we looking at a thing of, right, let's just sell up and get out now?
You'd hope so, but whether it comes to that, I don't know. See, think about thing that for a guy like Joe Lewis, right, to go and sell one of his prized assets at a time where he's under investigation would look to me as if he's admitting guilt, that he's trying to dispose of his assets, you know? Yeah. So I don't know.
12 minutes gone here, Philip.
But he's certainly dealing with a crowd in New York that don't take any prisoners. That's for sure.
No. But to be fair, well, let's get back to the football, Philip. We'll talk more about Joe Lewis. That was only news that just came into us, so I thought I'd just bring it to you. But how do you think Spurs have started, Philip?
Started okay. Yeah, not quite. They're not okay. They're not pressing as much as they did against West Ham, but they probably don't have to. Against this sort of a team, you know. But there's the press on now. Yeah, no, it started okay. Maybe we should have got a goal up by now, but you know, the goals will come.
I think
poor pass.
It is that was from Ben Davis.
Yeah, and do you know what's happening next?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're after scoring.
For
Ben
fuck's
Davis,
sake.
you fucking Egypt. What a terrible pass. Oh, holy God. Here we go again. Jesus.
Why in all this holy can we not get a centre back in?
Well, we're trying, Derma, but it's not going to happen.
I know. It's so frustrating.
We're trying, but I mean,
it's so and
the run, he ran straight. I want to see now. Is he onside or offside? Let me see.
Well, he was offside, then he came on. No,
it was a good run actually, but it was a good run by the sailor.
He caught Pero on the wrong side.
He got on the wrong side of Poro.
Yeah, on the wrong side of Poro.
Now, come on, lads. No more pissing around. Just get after this lot.
And we've got Shamu Vandivu says, LOL, 1-0, not on Spurs. Shamu, look, I've lost you on WhatsApp, man. So I don't know. Could you send me how to get hold of you?
Poro. I'll tell you one, Poro has not started this game particularly well.
No, he hasn't. Oh, for God's sake.
Come on,
There's
lads.
Ben Davis now.
A quick response. Don't be waiting 50 for West Ham.
Yeah. Now, come on.
Terrible
Sonny
cross.
Now. It is.
Terrible cross. I mean, that's far too hard.
I do you know what, Philip? They're not. It's a corner anyway. Giroud is saying, Jesus, centre back ASAP.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Davis, my God, what was he doing?
I know. Look, it's no point. We've gone over this to a blue in the face, Philip.
Yeah.
About these players and how bad they are. We all know this shit. Until we get centre backs in, there's nothing we can do but play them.
Another corner.
Oh, that was a good.
Spurs-
That's another corner for
There's a
Madison.
bit of a response here now, anyway.
Is that going to be Madison's shirt now for the season, the 71 shirt, Philip, or was that
No,
only his training?
no. They've said that the team numbers will be all sorted out when they get back.
Yeah. Oh, Nelly.
Oh,
Out
good
to
save.
Madison again. Oh, good. I tell you one thing. That's what we
That's
were
what-
missing last season.
That's what he's going to
it's good.
provide is shots like that.
Yeah. I tell you, Madison, Giroud has also said, Colm said, Mr. Ange, I am free agent. I will come and play centre back. Yeah, big up, Colm. We will make you a Spurs fan. And Giroud said, Mad's been impressive. He has been very impressive, I think, this game.
Yeah.
And that's the quality. Look, we should beat this lot, Philip. We cannot lose to this lot. Surely the fuck.
Oh, header over the bar.
Oh, who was that from? That was Romero, I think. Look, pre-season. Look, do you look at pre-season, Philip, and take it seriously, or do you just look at it as a training exercise? But when you're making mistakes like that, it's pointless, isn't it? It's like 2 steps forward and 25 back.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised Davies is playing in that position with Tanganga and Dyer on the bench. I would have thought he would have brought one of them on instead. But yeah, I mean, okay, preseason results don't really matter. It's the performance and the fitness levels that really matter. But it's always nice to have a winning preseason, you know.
It is. But we've had winning preseasons. Yeah, we've had winning preseasons before, Philip, and we've had shit seasons. And we've had crap pre-seasons, had a brilliant season. Awesome, big up, awesome. Don't think I've seen you before, but welcome. He says they've scored. Typical. Yeah, you knew it's happened. Where can I watch this match online, lads? It's only live on Spurs Play. Awesome. And
there's another link.
Yeah, a link. But look, it's going to be Spurs Play, man.
Well played, Kulu.
Well done, Kulu.
That's a foul.
Look, Well, he's playing on. Yeah, he's playing.
Kulichevsky looks good now. Kulichevsky looks like he's got a lot.
I think the referee played advantage after the first attempt.
First attack.
Yeah. I tell you one thing. Poch does not look a happy bunny. Not Poch. Ange does not look a happy bunny.
Ange, no. I say no.
Why do I keep calling him Poch?
Right across them.
Oh, God.
This lot are putting 11 men behind the ball.
I think that was their trick. Score first and then let Spurs break them down. Everyone is trying to convert me at the moment. Haha, you guys, me Arsenal mate, and Everton mate, and even a Liverpool fan. Oh, I can't see you going to Liverpool, Connor. Come to Tottenham. We love you here. We want you here. We will look after you. You know, we'll have owners that will care for you. One's going to prison. Yeah. We don't know. Possibly.
Oh, God.
He might get engaged in prison if he goes, you know. With Barney. Yeah, well, Barney, the bank robber. Anyway, here comes Basuma. I tell you one thing, Spurs look brilliant in attack. They've upped the game since they've been 1-0 down.
Yeah, but they're still, I mean, listen, Dermot, we're playing the equivalent of a second division team here. We should be, we shouldn't have gone one down in the first place, to be honest.
Well, if it wasn't for Ben Davis and fucking...
Ben Davis made a very bad mistake.
Giroud is saying here, Philip, that Destiny, like what I'm seeing from him too. What players have impressed you in this match, Philip? Madison for me, Destiny, Papa
Madison
Sarr.
and Kulichevsky at the moment. Let's just say, sorry, I'm just trying to get my picture back here. Bear with me 1 sec.
Here comes Destiny. Now, what can he do? Oh, well done. Plays it into Sonny and has gone out for a sailor's throw-in. That was the Spurs throw-in, but never mind. The referees has been bought again with load of boats. That's what he's been bought with this time. You're a bit dark there, Philip.
Yeah, I know. What about now? Airplay settings. Hold on now. I'm just trying to get something here. Airplay on.
Here comes Sailor Boys
Airplay
on the
on.
attack.
Oh, right.
Kenny, well done, Poro, well done. The mask of Poro. Kulu now, what can he do? Kulu now to Basuma. Basuma plays it out now to Destiny. Spurs attacking with venom, attacking with purpose. Down to Sonny on the wing. What can Sonny do? Go on, Sonny.
It's a good move, this.
It is a good move. Sonny doing the Ronaldo, and it's gone out for another corner.
Oh, corner, yeah.
Apart from that mistake, Philip, I don't think Tottenham have actually played that badly, to be fair.
No, we haven't really, but the word mistake is what they need to get out of the vocabulary at Tottenham.
Yeah. We've had 6 corners. We're 6-0 up on corners. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh dear, here comes now Maddison with the corner. Swings it in. Where can he find it? Oh, God. Romero again. Nearly. Listen, if you are enjoying this, please hit the like button and subscription button. Pick up your memberships as well. And also, if you want to send in the super chat, it does help us grow as we grow our channels up and try to make them more enjoyable content for you. 22 minutes, nearly 23 minutes gone, 22 minutes gone, Philip. We're losing 1-0. Did you see this in your crystal ball?
No, not really. But, it's plenty of time to go.
Yeah.
Plenty of time left.
Are you looking forward to the season?
Oh, yeah.
17 days, isn't it, to go?
Yeah. Till our match, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No, hang on. 18 to our day, I think.
Awesome saying, take on the Lewis situation. Well, he'll have a new boyfriend called Barney, the bank robber, next to him in his cell. And Daniel Levy will be in the cell next to him.
Oh, lovely ball.
Oh, go on, Harry.
Overhit. Jesus.
And Levy will be in there as well with. Oh, that is a penalty.
That's a penalty.
That is a penalty. That is a penalty. And it is the referee's given the penalty. No, he hasn't.
Another
I thought he
fucking
had
hometown
That
ref.
is a fucking penalty. All day fucking long. Gee, here comes Madison. Dinking in and out.
Oh, lovely.
Madison. Oh,
gee. That's brilliant by Madison, though. Brilliant play by Madison.
It is. We've rarely been missing that since Ericsson, isn't it, Philip?
Yeah, we haven't anybody like that.
Look at this stinky little run. Look at that. Go on, son. Go on. Keep going. Look, if Shane, where's Harry? Harry should have been in there.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh, keeper again. Look, Philip, very quickly, take on Lewis. We are on up forward to talk about this. Look, my thing is, I think if he is found guilty, then Tottenham will be. I think Tottenham will have to be sold then. But it's very bad. Philip, very quickly, just Kulu bends it a bit. Your take on the Lewis situation, very quickly.
He's a greedy fecker, to be honest with you. Like, he didn't need to get that money or even give his friends that money. He should know that this thing is looked very, very severely on in the USA, and he's a fool. He's a foolish man. He's 86 years of age. He's supposed to be worth $5 billion. And what's he playing at games like this for? Screwing the system? Maybe, I don't know. It'll reflect badly on Tottenham, even though technically it's nothing to do with Tottenham, but we'll be dragged into it by implication if he's the owner.
Yeah.
And but I think that maybe this possibly might force the sale to happen a bit quicker, and that's all we can hope for.
Yeah.
And if Daniel Levy got involved in this, then the sale will be a lot quicker, I think.
I say he has, Philip. How would you not? How would he not be involved in this? You would have to be fucking. And look, for me, I think he is involved in it. To be fair,
yeah. I think so. But you have to use the word allegedly. Now here's Madison with a free kick in one of his
and it's a goal.
areas.
No. The referee's got his hand up. No goal.
Oh, referee. Offside.
A good free kick, though.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, God. Come on, Tottenham, for fuck's sake. It's just like pulling fucking teeth. Anyway, if this is what the season's going to be, Philip's going to be one of those seasons.
What's that?
If this is what the season's going to be like, it's going to be one of those seasons.
Yeah, if we keep going 1-0 down to teams, or 2-0 down.
We did that.
But
last
we
season.
we should. We had a great start last season. We were best start we ever had in the Premiership. How we finished up 8th is anybody's word, but anyway.
Yeah. Possession now, Philip. 65% Spurs, 35 possession to the Sailor Boys.
I'm surprised they've got that much.
Yeah,
I thought it'd be more like 70.
Yeah, look. Oh, God, the keeper. This keeper has 9 fucking lives. This reminds me of Poland, England, 73 with that goalkeeper, Philip.
Thfc.
Yeah, who did Brian Clough call him the clown, didn't he?
Clown, yeah. Well, that's not a good goalkeeper in the first bit.
No.
He clawed at it.
But the point I'm making, Philip, he wasn't great that night either, but you just couldn't score, could they?
That's true. Although he made a lot of saves, and he probably had the game of his life.
I swear our goalkeepers, the only job our goalkeepers had to do was take the ball out of the net. That's it.
That's all. There's absolutely nothing to do here.
Oh, here comes Sailor Boys on the attack now. Romero's with him. Go on, Romero. Tackle him down. Oh, going back now.
Yeah.
True, the saying. The sound effects coming from the studio, Dermot. Hey, oh, ah. Sorry. I just get involved in the game and I can't help it. I do apologize. I tried to behave. Oh dear. Anyway, what's it now? It's a corner to the Sailor Boys have got the first corner, Philip, have they?
Yeah. They have, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that player's walking so slow. He's doing the Don Bele. He's walking that slowly.
Yeah.
He might get there in the next century. Hang on. Oh, he's there. Happy New Year, Philip. It's 2028.
Yeah, and he still hasn't taken the corner.
No, another year's gone by. 2029. Here's a corner in.
This is an outswing at the angle he's taken with his legs.
I know. I haven't seen one of them for a long time.
No.
Here comes now Papa Sarr. What can Papa Sarr do?
Don't foul him.
Down the wing. Oh, what a pass from Papa Sarr. Go on, Kulu.
Oh, great ball.
Go on, son. Go on, get in.
He's got nobody with him. There's nobody with him.
I'm trying not to, as I have workmen here, but they'll think something's going on.
Another corner.
Just do it, Drula, for the crack. Just do it for the crack and see what their faces are like. I dare you. I dare you. Just do it.
Oh, do
it. Yeah. You know what I mean, Philip.
Oh, yeah. Come on, lads.
Come on now, Spurs. In. Oh.
You're slightly ahead of me all the time, I think. Oh.
Yeah, I'm 29. Oh, I will for that. What do you reckon?
What are you? 29 what?
I will. Just having a replay at the moment. They're showing the header from Papa Sarr. Do you know what, Philip? 29.50. What are you?
Yeah, I'm 29.50 now as well. You're about 2 seconds ahead.
Well, I'm 29. I'm 23 now, dead on. Or 30.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing, Philip. Apart from the mistake, which we Drew is asking what do you think so far. We haven't played that bad, Philip, apart from that fucking mistake.
Been okay.
Attack-wise, we've been brilliant. It's just been a bit of luck, but our goalkeepers had nothing to do. The back four had nothing to do, apart from Bender. What's he doing? Oh, good. Well done, Venom. He seems to be very quick with the ball as well. Oh, that's a free kick, referee. Thank the Lord for that. He's telling the sailor boy now, keep calm. This is only a
These
friendly.
sailor boys are getting a bit like Colombia with the women. They're getting a bit aggressive here.
I tell you, Spurs quickly with a free kick. Here comes Maddison now. Maddison, little flick to Kane. Back to Maddison again. Here's Harry Kane. Basuma. Basuma back to Romero. Romero on the wing to Kulu. Go on, Kulu. He switched. Oh, Nelly. Go on. Somebody have a crack. Harry Kane was well offside. And look, I actually look. I agree with this. I'm sorry, Philip, if you don't, but I do. I think Kane's head's already in me, and I do agree with that.
Yeah, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you. He hasn't exactly pulled any trees up this game yet. Now,
and this is what I said yesterday, Philip. That as soon as his head's turned, it's like he downs tools, and it's like he's down in tools again, like with the Man City thing.
No, I wouldn't say he's down in tools, though. I just don't think he got to the pace of the game yet. He doesn't seem to be as fit as the other members of the team. You know, we'll give him. We'll give him a benefit of the doubt on that, but he's not really getting that much involved in this game yet. Anyway, whether he stays on for the second half or not, who knows?
Oh, here comes Maddison. Oh. Anyway, and Julia says, I thought that too. Yeah. Look, it would turn your head, wouldn't it, Philip? A big look, Tottenham are a big club. I'm not saying they're not. But what I'm also saying, if a team like Bayern Munich, and did you see what the president said yesterday? He came out and did a statement saying that the Bundesliga doesn't have world-class players like it used to. And he says by Kane coming there, it might up the profile of the Bundesliga. We know we've had our problems with Bayern Munich with certain individuals, Philip. Now, the likes of Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, who is part of the Bayern Munich board, do you think he's there trying to calm everyone down and say, look, I know what I'm talking about. I've been a footballer at the top end of the game. Just cool it. We will get this done, but we need to do it the right way. Do you think they need to listen to him and like who was the West Germany manager in 1990?
Oh God, I don't know who it was. Oh, but I don't think anybody at Bayern is trying to calm this down. I think they're racking it up.
Yeah,
I think they're racking it up. They know they've got Spurs under pressure now, and
right, we've got a couple of thoughts here, Philip. Stephen Thomas, big up, Steve. Hope you're doing all right, brother. He said midfield looks good, and it does. I have to say, we do look good. I said Madison's been the best player to say for. Yeah, his class is really shown.
Madison is showing his head and shoulders above it. Kulusevski's very good as well.
Yeah, it has.
Sarr has done okay as well. Sarr's got the ball now.
The outside.
I'm watching this on a small screen, so it's hard to tell who's who really. Now here's Son again, Philip. Coming out.
Oh, I've got Basuma now. Basuma now looking now out to Kulu on the wing. Here comes Kulu now. What can Kulu? Back to Basuma again. Basuma now. They're just playing it around. Ben Davies is on the ball now. Ben Davies to Sonny. Go on, Sonny. He doesn't cross it in. To Basuma again. Chips it in. Harry Kane was offside. And a player's gone down in the heap there. I think it's Romero. Spurs still with them. Here comes Ben Davies now. Passes it.
Look, we don't need that. Our only decent centre back to get injured.
Yeah, here comes Maddison now. Out to Kulu. What can Kulu do now? Go on, spark a bit of magic into them, Kulu. Oh, straight into the goalkeeper's arms. Drula says, Philip, the outside of the boot pass for Mads, it's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And Lee Richards here. He says, no energy for my players. They're clearly not interested. This hastily arranged match was a waste of time. We'd be better coming straight back to London after the Leicester game's cancelled.
No, don't agree with that at all. This was a hastily arranged opponent. The match itself was planned against Roma months ago. It's a replacement team that's in against it. I don't think I think they're showing energy. I don't see where he's getting that from.
Oh, Maddison. Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry, you fucking idiot.
Good save. And
fucking
over the bar.
Idiot, Harry. open fucking goal, and you still missed it.
It wasn't an open goal. You had the goalie in front of him. The goalie made a good save.
Philip,
Watch it again now. Watch it again. Watch it again. That's a good save. That's not an open goal.
I'm not talking about the Madison. I'm talking about the Harry Kane shot, Philip.
Yeah, that's not an open goal.
Harry Kane should have got it on target, at least.
No, he got the rebound coming out, Dermot.
I know, but he should have got the point I'm making, Philip, is he should have got it on target.
Well, taking the ball on the full from that angle.
No, took it down, take a touch.
No, he didn't. He hit it on the full. He hit it.
I know what he did, Philip, but I'm saying what he should have done. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he didn't. So anyway, I think this is be horrible to Harry Kane Day. This is, I think.
I'm not being horrible to Harry Kane.
Take a joke, Dermot. Jeez, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know.
Nice turn.
I'm taking the point that he should have took the ball down and then have a go. Do you know, for me, Madison's bit, we can see why we got a good deal on Madison.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Harry Kane, just get your head out of your ass and play football. That's all we ask. We need minutes in the legs. I think I need minutes in the legs. And Lee Rich said that's 10 million. That's 10 million off Kane's valuation.
Yeah.
But the time me and Philip are finished with this watch along.
Oh, Ireland are winning 1-0. Ireland are winning 1-0 against Canada. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Katie McCabe has scored. Katie McCabe.
There you go.
I'll give it, even though she's an Arsenal player, I'll give it to her.
Yeah. Now, if we win, Philip, very quickly, if I'll tell you one thing, that this guy, we've watched some watch-alongs in the past, Philip, to be fair. How would you class this watch-along, this Tottenham team?
This Tottenham team? Well, I mean, it's a pre-season, you know. I mean, you can't take that much seriousness out. Here we go again now. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
No, look at the press, though.
Yeah,
He's done well to get away from that.
Yeah.
He's done well to get out of that. Now we've got it back.
But people...
In a bad pass.
Yeah, but people also need to realise that the Lions City are in the middle of their season. So they're all match fit where we're not, to be fair. If you want to, try to throw a little bit of fairness here.
Yeah, we're not. Ireland on the press. I'm watching the Ireland game here. Ireland really pressing hard. Another shot by Ireland. It's actually lashing rain in Perth, so that'll probably help the Irish girls.
Yeah. Anyway, Sailor boys here are Lions City are on the attack here. Levy scratching his bald head, yeah. What would you do at halftime, Philip, with the Spurs side? Where would you bring on? Who would you change?
I'd leave it till about 60 minutes and then make the changes.
He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah,
he did say he was going to do that.
I think so.
Here comes Harry Kane now. Pass to Kulu. What can Kulu do? Go on, Kulu. Do something. Oh, Basuma. Just wide. Just wide there. Now it's from Papasar.
Yeah.
Who's it? I mean, I don't like our kit, Philip. I'm going to say it now.
Oh, I love it. I think it's really good.
Don't like the all white kit. For me, should be just used for Europe. I know we had it in
the all white 87. No, I like it. I like it. I mean, I like any kit Spurs go out, but I think that I like the white kit. It's got something about it. Real Madridish.
Oh, we're certainly not Real Madridish, are we?
Well, not yet.
Wish we were.
Ireland caught in possession there.
Yeah.
No.
See, you get two watch-alongs for the price of one here.
Yeah. Trying to keep an eye on two games at the one time here. Yeah.
Oh dear. Here comes Basuma now. If you were Ange, what would you be thinking, Philip, half-time? What would you say to the players?
Just, I don't know, be a bit more, I think they need a little bit more quicker off the ball. They're not passing just quite as quick as they were against West Ham.
Yeah.
It's a little bit slower. They increase the pace and try and get down the wings. So they're vulnerable down the wings. Kulichevsky's beating this guy for fun.
I tell you, we've had so many shots on goal.
Skim the bar.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had so many shots on
or
goal.
5-1 up. It could be 4 or 5-1 up. That was Sarr again.
Yeah.
See, Andrew's very complimentary about Sarr. I reckon what a player he is.
And he was about Skippy as well. That was a good save from the keeper, by the way.
There was no
I think the
given.
keeper got something on this. No, he didn't.
Touch it.
No, I thought he did. Colin is saying, Philip, I'm at work. Watch the game. Can't watch the game, but my God, did you see that triple rainbow 360 right banner? That just then, that was world class. Yeah. Lee Richards, I don't get that, Colin. What's at me? We've got literally would expect and hope to see a few changes second half. These games are all about giving players minutes. The result doesn't matter. It doesn't, does it, Philip? To be fair, we all
it doesn't. But you don't want to go home beaten by a team you never heard of before.
Yeah, but we.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know? Is it about? Do you know? Right? I'm going to ask this question, Philip. Do fans take pre-season too seriously now than they used to?
Probably do, because there's a lot more access to it on social media. You know, they probably do. Yeah, pre-season before you'd never even see the games on TV. Now they're all being shown.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well,
I haven't seen anything
yet that would worry me.
No excuses. We should be putting teams like this to the sword. We have world-class players versus Sailor Boys. They make me want to cry when we're not consistent. Look, I get what he's saying, Philip.
Give it time. Give us only the second game, really. You know?
Yeah.
So.
Do you know? Look, Tottenham have only played one 90-minute game. Some of these players have only played 45 minutes, Philip. So it's all about match fitness. Now, he is right. Yeah. We should put teams like this away.
And we probably still will, but at the moment, we're not doing it.
No, and as you said yourself, Philip, we should have been 4-5-1 up now.
Yeah, we could well have been the chances created. Yeah. And the goals will come, I've no doubt. We will score a few in this game.
Driller saying Sarr strikes the bar. He did.
Yeah, just to clip the top of the bar.
Yeah, hang on. Corner. Here comes Kulu now. Go on, Kulu. Get it. Oh, good save from the keeper again. Corner. This he saved it with his private parts, Philip.
I'll tell you, this is a bit like Fabianski for West Ham. Their keeper's having the best game of his life today.
Yeah. You watch this save, Philip. Oh, straight in the goalies. Oh, that hurt. Oh, dear.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, Romero. Oh. Romero. We've got Colin said, I'm just making it up, though, mate. Oh, right. Okay, I get you now. I can't see what's happening, so I'm making up my own match play with your commentary. Oh, dear. Yes, and Madonna and Rihanna are now running onto the pitch topless. There you go. Just for you, there.
Oh, nice ball, Harry.
Yeah, good one, Harry. Harry's joining them playing with his
cross.
Here comes Papa Son. Oh, what a play from Papa Sonny. Our approach play's been brilliant, Philip, to be fair.
It has.
Sonny! Oh, that was nearly in.
Another one just clipped the top of the bar.
I have to say, Philip, we made from one mistake, but I'll tell you one thing. Our defense has had nothing to do. Our goalkeepers had nothing to do. Our front play has been, and our midfield have been immense. Stephen Thomas says, for all our thoughts, it's nice to see Spurs pass and keep the ball. It is, isn't it, Philip?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Another player who's impressed me is Sarr somewhere, and Colin said, that's just what I needed. Thanks to him. No problem. Yeah. And who else has run onto the pitch now after them? Mr. Blobby's now on the pitch running after Harry Kane now, trying to hug him. Trying to keep in the Spurs shirt, by the way, trying to keep him at Tottenham with Joe Lewis. And it's like the cops are now chasing Joe Lewis around the pitch, a bit like Benny Hill. That's what's happening. There you go. Honest to God. I look, we're coming up now to Philip to half time.
Overhit cross again. That's the problem. We've got to the byline, and the crossing has been very, very poor from the left hand side. And that's mainly down to Son. 2 minutes to go to half time.
Right, I've just stopped the scoreboard there, so we can start off again in the second half. Philip, you're Ange Postecoglou, right? Let me put you in his shoes. What have you been impressed? Have you been disappointed? What do you take? What do you take out of this first half? What you've seen?
I'm disappointed we were losing. One mistake made and it was punished. The shooting, we've a lot of shots, but to be honest, the quality of the shooting has been wayward. I know we've had chances, but we haven't really had that many on target. You know, and the crossing from the left hand side has been overhit nearly every time. Here's Son again with another one.
Go on, Son. There's Madison now. Crosses over to Romero. No, Porro. Oh, go on, Sonny. Oh, nearly. Did you read the article about Sonny yesterday, Philip? About his hernia.
Oh, yeah. He had a rough time last season.
Nearly retired. He actually nearly retired last season. And if it wasn't for the medical team at Tottenham convinced him not to retire, he was going to retire because of his standards. His standards had dropped.
Yeah.
But that shows how much he does care, Philip.
He's a very, very wholehearted player. I mean, you know,
and the likes of
Romero, what he says on the tin.
Yeah, Romero cares as well. Romero says, "I want to have my best years at Tottenham." That says a lot about. Does it say a lot about Tottenham, or does it say a lot about Ange Postecoglou?
Corner of the Spurs to Ireland. Yeah, I'd say it says a bit about both. I say Romero's obviously. Whoops! Come on,
penalty.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, he's giving it penalty to Spurs.
Oh yeah,
the referee.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's giving it penalty to Spurs.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Harry, do your stuff.
Here we go. Coming soon, Amberat.
Hold your comment for 5 seconds, Dermot, because I'm 5 seconds behind you.
I will do.
Let me see the ball at the back of the net.
Column. Amberat, Philip, do you see that? Here we go, coming soon.
Yeah, Amrabat, yeah. I'll tell you. Now, is that the Spurs or United?
I don't know. I think it might be United. Here comes Harry Bayern Munich Kane.
But this goalie thing, this is great. This is great. Best penalty taker in the world, and I have to face him.
Yeah. Now, are we going to get Harry Kane of Spurs? Or are we going to get Harry Kane of England versus France?
Yeah. No,
Referees telling everyone to move back. Right. I won't say nothing for 5 seconds, Philip.
No, I think I know what happened then. I got my score flash. So.
Woohoo! Yeah, we scored 1-0, 1-1. Harry Kane.
Oh, what a pen, Jesus!
We got the Harry Kane of Spurs. Look, I know
his last goal for Spurs.
I was just about to say that, Philip. Could that be his last goal? And it is half time. On the stroke of half time, Harry Kane equalises. Now, could that be his last goal for?
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Colin saying it's Harry Kane Bayern versus Hoffenheim.
Yeah.
Lee Richards is dancing around. Yeah, Lee Richards is dancing around his sitting room with his shirt over his head going, ole, ole, ole. And Julia's just saying, pen. But that could mean anything, Julia. I mean, you've got the workman there. I mean, that could mean anything. And she's saying Harry Kane's leaving. Well, you've got, and we've got goodbye cat. Has everyone got news that we haven't got here at the moment?
Yeah. He's during the match, is he? Yeah,
somebody put in the group chat, right, Philip? I'm looking at it now, and Hotspur, Dave's chat, right? They've put a picture of an American football.
Oh, right.
Our players think this is the net with all the balls. I like that. Big up to TJ. A lot of people saying no. Colin saying no to what, Colin? Oh yeah, he says he's going to United, Philip. That's the here we go. Amberat to United.
Yeah, I think it wasn't
right. Let's take that off, Mr. Brady. Look, good first half. 1-1.
It should have been ahead more, really. You know.
Yeah, should have been.
I mean, they've shown very little. Little.
What is happening with the Irish girls? Come on, keep us up to date.
Yeah, 1-0 to Ireland. See, and the ball seems to be mainly in the Canadian half, from what I've seen. It's 21 minutes gone here. Ireland 1-0 up. Scored in the first 5 minutes, apparently, early on. But Ireland certainly look very comfortable. Canada are having to play the ball around midfield, but they're not making any progress at all. I have 11 men behind the ball here.
Yeah.
11 girls behind the ball, I should say.
Anyway,
And,
well, if you are want to know more about the Ireland Games, please get over to our sister channel, THFD Ladies Till I Die, where I know the brilliant Queen Ellie is doing a watch along with the Ireland game. So good luck, Ellie. Hope you're doing well over there. Now, back to Spurs, as Philip is yawning because that was such a boring first half.
No, it wasn't boring. We played okay. Probably didn't play as well as we did against West Ham.
No.
But the other crowd, they defended very well. I mean, defended in depth, and they've got back behind the ball, and their goalie has kept them in it. But I'm expecting the second half they wouldn't be used to that intense pressure that's on them, and they'll tire, even though it is halfway through their season. Is Canada with a chance?
Right,
saved by the Ireland goalkeeper.
Yeah, I just want to get through these couple about the Tottenham match. Sorry, I don't mean to take you away from the Ireland game. I know you're trying to do.
Shot just come in there.
Yeah,
there was a shot just come in there as we were talking.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. Sorry.
Go on.
Carl Simpson. Yeah, we mean you're well used to it.
Go on.
I wasn't going to mention Tom Jones. Now I am Tom Jones.
Right.
It's that defense again. Going forward, we look good. Yeah, it's true though, isn't it, Philip?
Yeah,
is it a centre back? Is it only 2 centre backs we need? And do you think that could be our defense? That could be the final piece of the jigsaw? Because everywhere else,
yeah. We need 2 centre backs in that team, and we have a decent team. We just don't have, relying on the 2 guys. Okay, Romero is okay. Davis, to me, I'm quite surprised he started this match ahead of Dyer and Tanganga, because they're the more recognised centre backs, if you like. It was Davis's mistake that cost us the goal. But no, 2 centre backs in there. Although I read a report from Bayer Leverkusen, they don't want to sell Tapsoba, and that's looking dodgy, that deal now, to be honest. They say no reason why they have to sell him.
No, I have read that last night, but I don't know if that's true or not, Philip. That could be just somebody's.
It's like everything else. You don't know what's true and what isn't. There's so much bullshit out there at the moment.
Yeah. There's nothing on socials about Kane. Lee Richards saying, is that Joe Lewis leaning on Levy's story about selling Kane? It spooked everybody. The story isn't true, by the way. Was fake news. Yeah. Column is saying Lee Richards, it was 100% true, and I know for a fact. Lee Richards is saying, Column, it's not true. I know for 100% fact. So look. No disrespect, Lee. No disrespect to you, sir. But I know something about Colin. Me and Philip both know that he is more well connected than people think he is, isn't he? Within the football community, isn't he, Philip? Within the football world, so he does know. He's told us stuff that's come true, Philip. To be fair. So we can't say
that's true.
ENS says, can see the change in intensity from the previous managers. Moving forward quicker. Can you see that he's trying to get more scorers, but they're not finished yet?
Yeah, they can't finish. Yeah, that's true. We have missed a lot of chances in that half. Yeah. Shooting too high. We haven't hit the target often enough. And but I think you'll see it different in the second half. I think there's going to be Spurs will get a few goals in the second half.
Now, here's a question, Philip, which I thought we'd never ask. Why didn't Dyer start?
I've asked myself that question. I thought he might have started. Maybe he's not fully fit. Maybe it's just Ange doesn't trust him to start him. That could well be it.
We might have a manager who doesn't trust Eric Dyer. I mean, that would, mind you, Ben Davies. He was praising Ben Davies.
That's what's been needed. Yeah. That's what's been needed for the past couple of seasons now, to be honest.
It is. Carl Simpson, do not want his Soames being loaned out. He is quality. Yeah, he has been great.
Sarr won't be loaned out. Sarr won't be loaned out.
No, he won't be. He won't be. I'm just seeing if there's any more news on Joe Lewis. Lee Richards, Lee Richards saying to Colin, we shall agree to disagree and be up there. Colin saying, Dyer's too busy getting the meal sorted for after the game.
Oh, by the way, they've just shown the Irish goal on TV. It was direct from the corner, straight in from the corner. Yeah, the goalie made a balls of it.
Yeah. Now, Philip, back to hang on, where is it now? These are the subs, Philip. Who do you think will come on for the second half? Who do you expect to see make changes at halftime, or do you think who can you see getting the game?
I can see Richarlison getting a game. I can see Emerson. I can see Perisic. I can see Lo Celso and Solomon.
Yeah.
Maybe some others. I don't know. Well, that's enough for now. Anyway, I'd say, So,
would you bring Lo Celso on, Dyer on, Perisic on?
Yeah, I wouldn't give Dyer a game. No, not unless we need him. We don't want to give him any encouragement.
But would you keep the goalkeeper the same? Would you keep Venom out there for the second half?
Yeah, we lost one of the goalies yesterday, didn't we, in training?
Yeah, Whiteman. Yeah.
Austin will probably come out maybe for a game and goal.
Yeah. So Philip, look very quickly. All on except Dyer and Austin. Yeah. Reggie will come on apparently for Chinook. Right, Philip. There is people joining us that probably don't know what's been happening overnight in America.
Mm-hmm.
So, should we go through the bit of breaking news again, just to bring everyone up to speed? As Spurs player shown Sonny's brilliant hat trick against Leicester, the game you were at, by the way. If I remember,
I was right out there in the left-hand corner when he scored that one.
Yeah.
Right level with
it. There's Sonny. Anyway, look, he's 86. Philip. He's in charge with 16 counts of insider trading and 3 counts of securities fraud.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to talk more about this
jail time, possibly.
Yeah,
if he's found
we're going to
guilty.
talk more about this later, Philip. But the question I do want to ask is, right, it's Tottenham more related question. Now, if Daniel Levy's been a part of this, right?
Yeah.
Has Tottenham's books been a part of this? Has any money that they've earned from what they've done gone through Tottenham's books? And if that's the case, then can Tottenham be dragged into this by the Premier League and for breaking any rules on their side? Do you know what I'm getting at? Has
it's a good point. It's a good point. If Spurs bought any shares or bought any securities on the strength of that insider knowledge from Joe Lewis, then yes, they can be. Now, if Daniel Levy did it on a personal basis, no, Tottenham can't be brought into it, but he can be brought into it, if you like, as not being a fit owner. Yeah. So there could be implications for Spurs here. There could well be, but I get the feeling that this was a thing that happened in America with Joe Lewis's close circle of friends and pilots and lovers and whatever else the
lovers
they gave a list of.
Me.
The lover bit gets me, I'll tell you. Yeah, definitely Viagra shares that were selling.
We will have fun with that later, Philip. We're going. Between now and 4, we are going to come up with a list of names who we think Joe Lewis' lover is, and the funnier the better. We will.
Yeah,
go on.
No, I was just going to say, but we must remember. Lee says it in his post. Like at the moment, these are allegations.
Yeah,
they're not. They have to be proven in court, so we have to give them the benefit of the doubt. You're innocent until proved guilty, but. Believe me, the Southern District of New York will not go public on this unless they are 100% sure they've got a case. Yeah.
Now, I want to bring your favorite person into it, Philip. Mr. DT. You know, the fella that's got a wig. That is. You've ever watched?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched Spit and Image during the COVID? Right, his his wig jumped off, and it was like a dog. Right.
Yeah,
it was really funny.
That's right.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Did you see the one, Philip, when Biden tried to take over the White House and he was in the middle of trying to booby trap the Oval Office or something?
Oh, probably.
Really
yeah.
It was really funny.
A lot of stuff. Yeah. I think tomorrow could well be a bad day for Donald Trump from where they're talking.
Yeah. So look, if he's given everyone that, and Daniel Levy has been involved in this, what does that mean for Tottenham as a club? What does that mean? Does that mean we have to be sold because he's a non-fit? Now, Daniel Levy owns a certain percentage of Tottenham. Now, could he now say, right, Joe, I'm going to buy you out, buy your shares out, and get a good what do you call it? Like Terry Venables did with Alan Sugar, get a course, what do you call it? consortium out, if you know what I mean. A bit like Joe Bowley did.
Consortium. Yeah, consortium. Yeah, he could. Yeah.
Now, if
Yeah.
he's had nothing now, could he buy Joe Lewis's shares out and keep it within that sort of bracket? Or because he owns the Travistat group and he needs to under their umbrella, does that mean he'll have to sell it anyway? Because even if they try to wiggle around it, there's no way of wriggling around or find any loopholes. If you do you know what I'm getting at?
I know it's a tricky one, Dermot. I think I don't think we know enough about the roadmap of ownership of companies and who own.
Yeah.
It cost him 3 or 4 billion quid.
Yeah.
So whether he might be more prepared to get Joe Lewis to sell his stake to somebody else and retain his stake as a minority shareholder in the club. That could be the case, But that's assuming Daniel Levy has nothing to do with all this. And I'm hoping, and now, to be honest with you, I hope he doesn't, because it could get very messy if he is, because he's the face of Spurs. Like up until this morning, a lot of people wouldn't even know Joe Lewis owns Spurs. Outside the Spurs fan base,
No, yeah. So where does this leave now? Look, we all know Joe Lewis. We all know any billionaires, Philip, don't have
scruples,
right? They all got skeletons in their closets. Everyone has.
They have.
Right.
Yeah,
and we're going to go into more on how Joe Lewis made his billions, especially with the Black Wednesday, which we'll go into later, which me and Philip I can remember. I've watched documentaries on it, and by Jesus, what a fucking hash that was. And I lived in England at the time. I remember my dad coming home from work saying to my mother, Jesus, the interest rates went up 3 times. And then they brought it down too. My parents' mortgage jumped from one figure and it tripled within about 5 hours. It was just mental. So look, I think this could be the beginning of the end for Nick at Tottenham. I really do. I honestly do.
I still think that this putting the ownership into the trust or in the place of his lawyer last September, October, was he would have known about this case that's been coming around then. So I think that was the case. He was trying to ring fence Tottenham to get them out of the way.
Right. Well, Solomon's on. The back four has changed, and there was a coach actually drilling the defense, telling them what to do. Philip, Eric Dyer's coming on.
Who's got the headband on? The headband.
Tanganga. Yeah, hang on. Let me get there. Look, hang on. Let me put that on there. Oh, I haven't got the thing on. Okay. Let me just put that on there. There we go. Right, and there's a Spurs fan with Sonny in his back. There were a few comments to go through, Philip. If the stadium has been funded by it, then yes. Oh, sorry. Okay.
No, I think there's a preview. If there's any danger, the FBI can turn up at the Tottenham Stadium wanting to see the files.
Yeah.
That will be tricky because they would need to get court orders to do that.
Yeah.
They would need to get court orders to do that,
We've got Awesome saying, I hope this results in the sale of the club. It's about time. Colin saying, innocent to proven guilty. Spurs will be fine for what I'm reading and hearing. It was his inner circle that benefit from these allegations.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we can hope it is. That's what we hope it is.
Well, Mr. Levy is within his inner circle.
Yeah.
We know that. As the players are now starting to come out for the second half, Philip. Big changes for Spurs. I think it's a whole new 11, if I'm right.
Is it?
Yeah. NS saying there's a lot of charges not to have substance to it. Yeah, exactly. Blimey, if he's found guilty, he could end up in the silver drop.
Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? That'd be fun.
Yeah. Do you think Philip will do jail time at his age?
Yeah, I think he will actually. Yeah.
There's a whole new team coming on, Philip. A whole new 11.
Yeah, all right. Right. Okay. So, and just to say, Donald Trump could end up in jail. He's 78 or 77. Yeah. So the one thing about the Americans, if you're found guilty and you go to jail, they don't care what age you are. So they'll just send you.
No. They're actually playing YMCA.
All right. Okay.
But they keep looking at all the very pretty ladies in the stands. to do that. Column saying, I'm saying that very politely. Column saying there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that own stakes and shares in Spurs that will make the decision. Big up White Hart Lane. Love his name.
Well, they'll be
He said,
actually minority shareholders. They probably wouldn't have a huge say in the end result.
No.
You know.
We were actually trashed. Solomon can have Son's position.
I don't think we were trash.
No, I don't think we were.
No.
Hoybier's on.
Right.
Yeah. All right. I'm just about to kick off here, Philip. Let you know.
Let me see now. Yeah.
Richarlison's on. Yeah, we're off and underway for the second half. 1-1 the score. Lee Richards is saying here, Philip, is there any danger the FBI could end up at Tottenham Stadium wanting to see files? We'll go into that later, I think.
Court order needed.
Yeah, the sporting director said there is no need to sell Tapsoba unless a big deal bid comes. Looks like they're playing hardball. Hope we don't walk away from this deal like we did with Raya. I tried to ask the question. If the state, that's the question now I get it. If the stadium has been funded by the insider trading, then the FBI will then turn up, Philip. That was what that question was about.
Yeah, but they're still going to need. They're still going to need. They can't just walk into it.
Yeah. I know they're going to need court.
They can't walk into a company just like they have to go through the procedures, you know.
Yeah, and they will do. I say. Dyer isn't captain, is he? Can't see who is there.
Skip is on. Nice.
Yeah,
is the goalkeeper the same? I missed the goalkeeper there. Is it still...
No, it's all. Sorry, I do apologise about the shout next door.
It's a complete change.
Complete change. I don't know who actually is captain. Actually, is it Højbjerg?
Spurs is offside. Oh God. Who's got the armband on?
I think Højbjerg has.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Or is it Eric Dyer? No, Dyer hasn't got it. I think Højbjerg. I think Solomon's coming on. Blimey, Calm, you've got me worried now. There's loads of red tape to get through, Lee Ridge. I don't think it will go that far. Glazer's incoming to Tottenham. Oh, Matthew, don't.
No, thanks.
No, thanks. Let's be honest, he won't get sent to jail. I don't think he will either. He has too much money. He would get tagged and be told he's not allowed to leave his house or something. He's yacht, maybe. And I can't see LOL. Keep trying to see. I can't see who's captain. Right, Philip, I'll be back in a minute. Just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah. Right, Spurs continue where they left off in the first half, attacking, different side altogether, different team altogether, I should say. And a little bit more pedestrian, I think, this half than they were in the first, so far, anyway. Now, this is... Oh, nice confusion in the other defence. And Richarlison puts it in the back of the net. 2-1 to Spurs. Richarlison gets his goal. So 2 goals in 2 minutes for Spurs, and we now lead 2-1.
Maybe I should go away more often.
Yeah, go away. You should do a piece of cook on it. Go 9 times and we'll get 9 goals.
Was it Richarlison?
Richarlison, yeah. Build up down the right. Mistake by the Sailors. They give the ball away.
Yeah.
And
I have seen it
only
now.
Blocked it. Yeah, you've seen it there. So
I tell you again, it's Lo Celso. Lo Celso again, Philip. He's actually been quite impressive.
Richarlison shot. Yeah.
Good save from the keeper, though. Oh, it's the deflection.
It was actually blocked. It was blocked by the defender. 2 of them blocked it, and then Richarlison pops it in.
This is better from Spurs.
Yeah.
I was deflected twice. I don't care.
Doesn't matter. You got to be in the spot to put it in. That's a free kick to Spurs, not given. No. Dermot's gone. Anyway, 2-1 to Spurs. We've turned it around, and nice to see Richie getting the goal.
Yeah, it is. And there is the scoreboard back again. Hello. Let me put myself on the top. Yeah, sod off the boggers you. Boggered a lot of you.
Keep sodding off there, then we'll score a few more.
Okay, fair enough. We've got FT Colin Richie saying to Kane, off your pop to the
Lovely ball.
Germany, mate.
Oh, just came behind him. Oh, that was a great move by Spurs there.
Hang on, Philip, you're well ahead of me, so I'm not.
48 35, 49 35.
I'm 49 45. I'm well ahead of you.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah.
So that was a good move by Spurs. That could have been another goal. And Ireland's still winning 1-0 against Canada.
Hello.
So.
We got a goal. Apparently it's a goal.
You sure it could be the one we got a minute ago?
No, Lee Richards Awesome's just put it in now. A minute ago.
But I'm saying it might be.
Or
I'm getting the score alerts here just after they go in, so I think it could have been he might be a bit behind, and that's why you've seen the Richarlison goal.
Okay. They've had to come out of their shells now. Ridiculous to see a team defending with 10 men in the box like them in the friendly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he is. He's behind Richarlison. Yeah, big up. Yeah. Either that or he's well ahead of us, Philip.
It's on a different planet. Well, that's a free kick.
Oh, dear. How the Ireland girls doing, Philip?
Still winning 1-0 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Although there'll be a lot of injury time. There was about a 5-minute stoppage for one of the Canadian girls. And actually, Canada used it to their advantage. They started getting an awful lot more possession after that.
Yeah,
because they were over getting a lecture from the manager while the stoppage was going on. And one of the Canadian girls is after elbowing an Irish girl in the face as she was running away with the ball.
Colin saying goal, Peter Crouch.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. It's nice to do these watch-alongs again. I did miss them in the summer, Philip.
It is. Yeah, it's good. It's great when they're winning. You know, I hate doing watch-alongs when we're losing because we're all in bad form and giving out.
Look,
but no,
how many times last season have you come on? Right, I'm off to him. I can't be bothered to stay on. I'm too angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
yeah.
And we both said that. To be fair,
I know.
I
Anyway,
tell
there's
you
another one. There's another one.
He wasn't wrong.
Richarlison again. Yeah,
so Awesome was right. He's well ahead of us.
No, he was on the first goal.
Oh, we don't. Let us know.
No, seriously, because I got the third goal, the flash going up there a minute ago. I knew about 30 seconds ago. So,
okay.
3-1. Ricky gets another one.
Yeah, if Højbjerg is captain, what do you make of that? With him apparently, look, how many times have I said to you, Philip? I want Højbjerg to be captain. How many times I've said it?
Oh, you have, yeah.
So
if Harry Kane's going, to me, he would have been not a choice for it. But if he's going as well, then that leaves the question unanswered, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's true. But look, if Højbjerg is captain, then brilliant. Bring it on. Goals, Archibald, assist, Steve.
Yeah, I hear Jimmy Greaves is going to score one here in the second half as well.
We've got 3-1 to Elkel Cockerell. Richie, Matthew saying, yay. Julia saying, this is good for his confidence. Yeah. Dyer is captain. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, and then Ain says, oh, my fluting God.
Well, let's hope Spurs go on now and score 6 or 7 just to get their old confidence up again, you know?
It gave me practice using it. One of the last times we're using this scoreboard. I know we keep promoting a new scoreboard, but we've got tech issues with it. The tech issues is that me and Philip haven't got a clue how to use it. So we're waiting to be trained. And that's the buttons. That's
being brutally honest about it. That's the case. Yeah.
That is the case. Me and Philip did try to use it the other day, and we were so confused, the pair of us.
I'm still scratching my head over it, but anyway, it'll be good once we do learn how to use it.
It will be. It's on a different network as well.
Oh, chance for Ireland! Come on, lads! Nearly another one.
Yeah. We're going to be using not StreamYard, we're using live stream for the watch-alongs. So it's a whole new setup. You're going to love it. What we got.
The goals before they happen.
Richarlison nearly scored his hat trick within 10 minutes.
Oh, good save. 5-minute hat trick.
Richie now. Come on, Richie. Is this
This
the
will
man
give
to
him great
replace?
confidence. This will
Yeah,
give him
it will.
great confidence.
Yeah. Colin saying Dyer is captain and you're winning. This is your next captain next season. Dermo, message me later about your scoreboard. I might be able to help. Will do, Colin.
Yeah.
Will do. Yeah. Technology isn't me and Philip's. Well, it's not my big strength. Philip is more tech savvy than I am, to be fair.
I'm okay on some things, but that is a bit, a bit techie for me.
Me and Philip looking at each other thinking, right, okay. Here comes Solomon.
Nice ball, lovely ball.
I want to say a massive thank you to Nick Lazy 8, who's actually put on a lot of work for us, hasn't he, Philip, putting this together for us?
Yeah, he has. Yes.
And we're a free kick referee. No, referee saying get up. It was a foul. It was a dive. Fuck off, referee.
Oh.
Excuse my language. Lee Richards saying not seen many players try so hard as Richie does when he plays. Even in a friendly, he's given everything. Let's hope he has more luck this season than last. He is very unlucky last season.
Yeah.
Look. Oh dear. Matthew was asking who will break the all-time top scorer, Kane after Kane. Well,
for
Philip,
Spurs.
I think. Yeah. Look, I don't think I'll see it in my lifetime.
No, I won't either. No, nobody will. Nobody will.
And to be fair, I didn't think. Did you ever think he'd be broken? Did you?
No, I thought Jimmy Greaves would never be broken. I was absolutely certain that would last forever, But no, unfortunately, well, no. I mean, it's great to see one of our current players doing it, but sad to see Jimmy Greaves lose that record, as well.
Look,
this is good play by Spurs. This is really good play by.
It is very good. Look, what was I going to say? You've seen the great Jimmy Greaves and you've seen the great Harry Kane, Philip.
Yeah.
We've been very lucky with both because, okay, we bought Jimmy Greaves in, but Harry Kane came through our own ranks. We got lucky with Harry Kane, didn't we? Rarely. If we're brutally honest, did get lucky.
Well, that's true enough. Yeah, like the fact that he remember he was with Arsenal before he came to Spurs, and he could be playing for the good. But he could be playing for the Gooners now, for fate. But he's been a great servant to Spurs, and that's why I think if he does go, let's say, I mean, he goes with he'd be fondly remembered at Lane for years and years and years. And whoops.
Would you go with your blessing, Philip, or would you keep an eye on him?
It depends on the manner of the going. Like if he keeps his dignity and doesn't and comes out and says, "Listen, I'm very sorry to leave, and I'll be back," and also that they also include a buyback clause in the contract. That's got to go. That's got to be in there.
Yeah,
you've got to give him to come back in a couple of years' time. Then we'll go at Shearer's record. Which I think they will. That means he's not completely lost to us, even though he's gone. He will be back at some stage, hopefully.
He would
go with my blessing. He might do a Sheringham on it. Yeah, he might. He would go with my blessing and. I think in most Spurs, I think it's not a Sol Campbell situation, which is the important thing. You've got to keep away from that,
Well, it could end up being one, Philip, by the end of the season.
It could, but then again, Harry has never come out and said he's going to sign a new contract, and then he didn't. He's never actually said.
No, Canada, no, it's offside. Canada, no.
Oh, they've scored. Shit,
I know. Big up Lee Richards. Matthew,
I missed it.
Here comes Spurs.
An own goal. It's an own goal.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're 3-1 up, by the way. If anyone's just want to know what scores, Spurs are playing like a bit like Barcelona. Really, they're playing brilliant. But this is the same.
Very well.
We've got to remember. Oh, go on. Oh, Perisic.
Oh, should have scored.
Should have scored. Matthew says, "Well, Messi has 673 goals for Barcelona. Yeah. Ronaldo has 450 goals with Real Madrid. Is Kane on their level?"
Yeah, but Kane scoring in the Premiership is probably one of the hardest leagues to score in. So we've got to give him he's certainly okay. Messi is probably untouchable. I always regard Messi as being a much better player than Ronaldo. I just don't know why. but I do.
It's
And just on the Messi situation, did you see that video that went around last night?
Yeah.
Messi was playing for Inter Miami last night, and he was substituted after 77 minutes, and 2/3 of the crowd walked out because he'd gone off. All they're there is to see Messi. That's it.
Yeah. Look, for me, Messi's our modern day Maradona. That's for me that's how I see Messi. Look, if you were to put Messi and Maradona together, Philip, who's the better player out of the two of them? That would be a great.
Well, I think Messi is. I think Messi is. But I've always been a Messi fan. I do. Yeah, I've always been a Messi fan. Yeah.
Do you think by him winning the World Cup, it's now eclipsed that sort of shadow that was the Maradona sort of monkey on his back?
Maybe. Yeah. But,
that's a nasty tackle. That's a nasty tackle on Richarlison.
Got him on the back of the leg. That should be a booking.
Yeah. Matthew's saying Ronaldo's better than Messi. Sorry, Ronaldo.
Yeah, well, it's a matter of opinion. I just happen to like Messi. I just don't like Ronaldo. With the way it is.
I don't either.
I don't like him. No.
I don't either. I think Ronaldo's it's a freak. To be fair,
8 minutes of injury time in the Irish game. It's only supposed to be 5.
Oh, here comes Reggie. Oh, gone out for another Spurs corner. God knows what this is.
How many corners is that? It's about 13 corners, I think.
Yeah. Oh, this is now. What do you? Ronaldo is better than Messi. I am biased, but still, yeah. Well, there you go, Matthew. No, because the World Cup was rigged for Messi to win it in his last year. Now, Philip, we did a few watch-alongs for the World Cup. To be fair, we did the final itself.
Yeah.
Do you think it was rigged?
No. I mean, how could it be rigged when the Argentinian goalkeeper, the Villa goalkeeper, made that save in the last minute before for France to win it? That wasn't rigged. No, I don't think so. I'm sure it wasn't rigged.
Again, over hit again, Philip.
I see they're coming around the back. There's player coming around the back though.
Yeah. An hour gone, Philip. We're 3-1 up, looking quite comfortable. Just do you think who would you start Brentford? Who would you start the next game with, Philip? Would you? Oh, like Tatanga's injured.
Oh, another bad tackle.
Yeah.
Who would they start with?
Now, would you start with the second team first, the second 11 first in the next game?
No, I'd say possibly a mixture of the two. Like I'd say my back four would be Royale on the right.
Yeah.
The two new boys, whoever they're, Romero and a new boy, right?
Yeah.
And then Odoji on the left.
Yeah.
And then in the midfield, I would actually go for Basuma, Sarr, and Madison. And then put Kulichevsky, Son, and whoever, maybe Richarlison up front.
Yeah.
You know, depends who's really here in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Look, for me, I think the back four is how you say it, Philip, but I wouldn't play Emerson. I'd play, here comes
Porro.
I'll put Porro, yeah. Midfield now, if Horby is there, I'll put Basuma.
I'm assuming that he's not going to be there, you know. So.
Oh, I get you now. Yeah, I get you. And then up front. Look, are they going to be bigger misses for us, Kane and Højbjerg? We know Kane's going to be a big miss for us up front, Philip, in the goals, to be fair. But in the midfield, will Højbjerg be a big miss for us in the middle?
We'll miss him, certainly. The thing about it is, we didn't really have Basuma last season. And I think we're going to have him this season. I think Basuma's going to be our standout defensive midfielder this year.
And
then we've got Bentancur to come back in October and November. You know, so
yeah,
midfield we're in good shape in midfield. It's just the attack. It's the defense.
No, offside.
Whoa, yeah, offside. Yeah.
Offside.
Denied of the hat trick.
Yeah. Well, we're leaving Asia with a win. Philip, Saturday debate show. It will be about pre-season and the Asian tour. You, me, and Mia are permanent Saturday night debate guests with us. Friday night, we're doing the podcast. You, me, and Mr. David Harris. And where we'll go over the last week at Spurs. But yeah, are you looking forward to the new season now, Philip? Do you know, are you due to start to get back? Are you getting excited? And
yeah,
and
absolutely. I'll be glad to get these pre-seasons over. In fact, I said I'm going over and have a look at the Shakhtar Donetsk friendly, so I'll get a chance to look at them. Hopefully by then the team will be kind of settled a wee bit, because I know we've got that game and then we've got Barcelona, but then it's
yeah, well, that'd be a watch along I'll be doing with Ellie or Mia. I think with Ellie, I'll be doing that watch along. You'll be linking in as well, won't you?
I'll be linking in from the stadium. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I will, and
I'm going to the Chelsea game in November. I'm going over for Dave Harris.
Yeah, Dave asked me could I go to that, but I say I have another trip planned for November, so I can't put my nose up to go to any games.
No, you're just doing more work for the
Irish Tourist Board.
Yeah, Irish Tourist Board. Yeah, Philip Brady does work for the current government. He is a government member, and
I wish I was. The money they're on. Anyway.
Yeah. Yes. And Philip does remember. It is. Don't tell anyone, but he was great mates with Charlie Hottie at the time.
He was, I mean. Yeah.
If anybody
don't you be putting me up for ridicule like that now, Mister? Please, thank you.
No, but seriously, Philip, if anyone wants to watch a documentary about that man, he was the biggest scoundrel, wasn't he? We will do a show about Irish politics. And
he was on TV one night, and he started saying, "Now we're all living above our means, and we'll have to pull in our shirts, and we'll have to do this and do that." The next day, he took delivery of Chauvet shirts from Paris, which was about 600 quid each. You know, Florian special.
Honest to God. That man, and he had an affair for years, and his poor wife never knew. And then she comes on the Late Show and says, "Well, I had an affair with a certain gentleman."
Yeah. Oh no, she wasn't the only one, Dermot.
Oh no, say that.
I'd say Charlie Hall. You remember that episode of Faulty of Father Ted of Pat Mustard and the babies on Craggy Island?
Yeah,
that's no more.
Yeah, but there is a documentary about his life. I would recommend. It's 3 hours long, but it's great crack. Especially in the 80s, he is fucking. He was one head case.
He was even done for. He was even smuggling guns in 1970 and got away with it.
Well, I will probably say fair play to him on that, but that's another.
Enough on that one. Yeah, but
that's enough. But
it wasn't the done thing at the time, really.
No, but you know why I'm saying fair play to that, Philip. You know full well.
Absolutely. Because things were bad in the north.
Yes. Derula says Solomon, another one who's impressed me. He's been brilliant, Solomon. He really has. It's a good buy by Spurs, actually.
We haven't let the Sailors get out of their half this half. Really,
it's actually been all Tottenham, to be fair. Derula agreed, making a strong case for a starting role. Yeah, I think so for Brentford. There's a few players. Who do you think's making a strong case, Philip, for a starting lineup for Brentford? Who you?
Solomon, Solomon is absolutely is. See, what I like about Solomon, he's a very low center of gravity.
Yeah,
he can actually drift past players with balance.
Another goal, hat trick. No, offside.
Yes, offside again.
Offside again.
Oh my God, he's unfortunate. That's 5 he's got, or 4 he's got now. Yeah. He's looking at the screen to see is he offside.
He's well offside. Good goal, though.
He was.
Good goal, though.
Yeah, off the post.
Yeah, well. Yeah, Philip, look, I'm really excited now. It's totally different to Conte's play, isn't it? And it's nice to see.
Oh, it's different. Chalk and cheese.
Yeah. Is it different from Poch's style, do you think?
Not. It's different, but it's not 100% different. It's a variation on it. It's actually, it's entertaining, and it just shows you there's nobody standing still. They're all on the move. We watch those players.
Yeah,
they're all moving, waiting for the ball. Like this, it's a kind of I know it's a bit of simplistic to say, but it's a bit of the push and run of the 50s.
Do you know what?
One or two touch and we're away with it. Look at that 1-2.
Yeah. Do you know what?
I love that. You take players out of the game by doing things like that.
Do you know what, Philip? I was actually just thinking that went through my head. It's a bit. There's a bit of the 50s and 60s about this type of play. Oh, what a goal! Oh, don't know if that come off the post actually.
Oh, Solomon hit the bar, hit the post.
Do you think Do you think Postecoglou's looked back at their history and said, right, this is how I play, but I want to adapt it to how they used to play?
Well, he'll obviously play his own style, but
Mm.
you know, it's not a million miles from that old push and run style at Spurs. Remember when that push and run came out in the 50s, no team could cope with it.
No.
And would it be great now if our push and run variation had the same effect?
Yeah. Do you think was that brought by the Hungary team of the 50s? Does that where
it was
Ferenc
Puskas.
Is that where it comes from?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I remember there was nearly a national.
Solomon hit the post there, Philip.
Yeah, Hungary were the first team to beat England in an international at home.
Yeah,
I think it was 6-3, and that was a wake up call for English football.
Mm.
That they weren't the greatest in the world.
No. Look and then you had the great Brazilian side down the course of the 50s and the 70s then, and of course the 80s. But Arthur Rowe said, somebody asked Arthur Rowe in an interview back in the 80s, what is push and run? And he said, go outside, you get a ball, hit it against the wall, and you run up to where the ball is. That's push and run.
Oh, great ball.
Yeah, and he said, if he was telling the players at the time, if you can do that, then that's what you do. And Bill Nixon took it to another level, didn't he, in the 60s with the double side. And then Keith Birkinshaw took. I think it's been adapted. It's been adapted by certain managers over the years.
Spurs are absolutely playing brilliant football here.
They are.
Oh, another one.
Look,
I mean, this is like watching Brazil play. I think that's an awful over exaggeration, but some of that one-touch passing there was just sublime. Like, I know it's only against sailor boys from Singapore, but you know, you can only play what's against you on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly. Drula said, 27 shots and goals Spurs have had.
Right, there you go. We'll probably outdo the 72.
Drula says you're well behind, guys. Drula, whereabouts are you? Are we 6-1 up yet then? You can tell us. Yeah, we don't mind.
We're at what? We're on Spurs play now, so that we should be, you know.
I'm 71 minutes in.
Yeah, 71-20 I'm there.
Yeah, I'm probably about 4 seconds. We will get this sorted out in the new season. It will be. I think we're seeing Ange football here, and it's a joy to watch. It is, Philip. It's really enjoyable to watch. I'm sitting here like a kid on Christmas Day. It's like we've got. I've always said I've got my Tottenham back. This is my Tottenham. This is how I want my Spurs to play. I don't care if we lose 3-0 or 3-2. Yeah, okay, I'd be upset if we lose, but if we lose going down fighting, you can't complain then, can you? That every player's given their all.
That's very true.
Do you think Perisic should be here for the season, Philip? Because he doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Well, he got a hedgehog split if they let him. It's case Spurs allowing him out of his contract, really. You know?
Right. I want to ask you a question here, Philip. And look.
Oh, come on.
Go on. Here's Solomon now. Go on, Solomon. Oh, he's beat his man brilliantly. Oh, yeah, 4-1.
Offside
again.
No, it's given. It's given.
4-1.
Lo Celso.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another player that might be with us for the season. You know, it's.
Do you know what? I think, Ange, do you know what? I think a manager has finally found the key to unlock Lo Celso's talent at Spurs, you know.
Yeah. But on the other hand, it looks very much as if Ndombele is not playing any part. He was training with the kids yesterday, or training with the other players not involved, the Rodons and the like of the squad.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid we've seen the last of Ndombele. I don't think he's going to even get a chance.
Well, I did say that.
To play. You know, I would have liked to see him get a go, just give him an opportunity to play, but that hasn't even happened. So he's obviously not impressed, Ange, in training.
Yeah. Matthew, now, look, Matthew, look, I'm sorry. Okay, look. He says, Ireland versus England in the World Cup qualifier. Kane breaks the heart of you guys by scoring in the last minute.
But nothing to do with this, has it? Really?
Nothing to do with this at all. And listen, I want to put one thing straight here. It took England 33 years to beat Ireland at soccer. A game that apparently England invented, right? Soccer isn't even the biggest sport in Ireland. It's either GAA and rugby, right? And it took you lot 33 years to beat us. So, we beat you in Stuttgart. We drew with you in Italy. You only beat us because we have a shit manager and a shit team at the moment. That's the only reason England beat Ireland. We may be only a little country, but we are biggest pain in the ass, and that is for sure. Sorry, country ran over. Philip last one to go in these rants.
Yes, it's like that Norwegian manager when Norway beat England. With Maggie Thatcher, Winston Churchill, we beat your boys. We beat your boys.
Yeah. Was that Norway?
Norway,
yeah. Colin says it's going to take me 2 hours to beat you for calling it soccer. That's what we call it over here, soccer.
Yeah. Oh, Richarlison.
Lo Celso is a good player for Argentina. If you could play that way for Spurs, I'll keep him. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I'd keep him as well, to be honest.
I will be even dead when they're beat. Matthew, I wouldn't even go down that road, man. You never beat the Irish. Did you never hear that?
Let's keep it close and leave the countries out of it for the moment.
So, I'm sorry. I have to come out of me and Michael Collins, so I have to leave him to one side. Sorry. Go back to being Dermo, the Tottenham fan, not the Michael Collins Irish fan.
Actually, even our defences look good the second half, mainly because they've had nothing to do.
Yeah, Eric Dyer's had a blinder of a game.
Any defence will look good against this lot. They've hardly got across the halfway line in the second half.
If we play like this again our last two games, and especially if we play like this against Barcelona, Philip, would that mean that there's been a sea change at Tottenham?
Oh, there has been. The style has completely changed from Conte's time. And I mean, as Romero quite said, there was issues with Conte, and they're all pulling in behind this new manager, which is great. Lovely cross. Whoa! Blasted over. That was another chance.
That was a point. Anyway, All Ireland final. Are we doing the watch along to the All Ireland final on Sunday, Philip?
I won't be able to do it, Dermot, to be honest. I would like to.
Why are you going to it?
Be here.
You're going to it?
I have a chance of a ticket, but I don't think I'm going to take it because I have a thing about that. I'm not really. I'd rather a real fan that followed all the matches got a ticket for it. I don't want to take up a seat. So, but I may be somewhere else on Sunday because it's my youngest grandkid's first birthday at the weekend. So I think that's what I'm going to.
Oh, bless. How old? One?
Can't miss. That's one. Yeah.
Right. Well, listen. On Friday, Philip, we'll sort something out Friday. We'll wish you a little happy birthday on Friday.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what date the birthdays are, but we could be up there.
Yeah.
I know we're going up to school anyway,
Yeah, we'll do something that on Friday. Colin saying Dyer's got his deck chair out and sipping in his gin and tonic. Hello.
Yeah.
Is this what's happening here? Now he's telling the players, look now, calm down. Hoiby is there in the middle of it. Dyer is captain, by the way.
Yeah, see the headband on him.
Right. Look, Matthew.
Free kick to Spurs. Oh no, it's a corner.
Yeah, I'm not going to bring up that comment, Philip. All right,
that's all right. I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Whoa, nearly another one.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I tell you, it's been a really enjoyable match to watch, actually, Philip.
The Spurs. I mean, I take great heart now from Spurs play. I know we keep saying it's only maybe a League Two quality team, but it's probably some of the biggest games for some of those players. It's the biggest match they've probably ever played in. Against a team like Spurs. So and Singapore passion made. But do you know that if you drop chewing gum on the ground in Singapore, they can put you in jail. It's the cleanest city I've ever been in. It's unbelievably clean. And I remember we were there. It was October, November, I think it was, and we got a taxi home from somewhere to the hotel. And I was sitting in the front with a cab driver, and he was watching a Premiership match on his iPad when he was driving the taxi. I felt like saying to him, "What the hell are you at?" Because the driving over there now is a little bit suspect. But imagine watching the match and driving the taxi at the same time.
I know.
And it wasn't Spurs. We drew with Watford that day, I remember.
I just sent you a private message there, Philip. Just check that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% surprised, damn it.
Yeah,
But
neither
anyway.
am I. Bit peed off. Told you, LOL. I saw an on bad when he went over to celebrate the goal, worrying that he's captain for sure. Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah.
Hang on, Sailor Boys are out of their own half.
Right. Matthew, if your life decided on the penalty, who would you give it to? Ronaldo, Kane, or Giroud?
Harry Kane.
I'd go for Harry Kane too. There you go.
Yeah, I know he missed a couple of vital ones, but normally he's lethal.
Yeah. Colin said, I think Doncaster Rovers would give Spurs a good game, Dermo. Yeah, they
Probably
did.
would actually, yeah.
Yeah, I did a FIFA stream and Doncaster's knocked us out of the FA Cup.
Oh dear.
We lost 3-1. Yeah. It was the day Dermot Moore's got sacked as Spurs manager. Yeah, got my marching orders. Joe Lewis came in and he said, right, sorry, lad, you got to go. I've got to go too because the cops are after me. And he ran out the door as quickly as
And he says, and as a payoff here, here's a tip on a couple of shares you should buy.
Yeah. Just put your couple of euro on that. You'd be grand.
Oh, good save by the Irish goalkeeper. Great save.
Yeah. Here comes Skippy. He was speaking glowingly of Skippy actually, Philip. 10 minutes ago.
He was.
Awesome is saying SM saying Kane. Awesome said Lo Celso must stay. Ooh.
Yeah, I think he might actually, you know.
Well, look, don't worry. We are back at 4. We're going to go through this match. We're going to go through all the.
Geez, some of the tackling Spurs putting at the back here. This is great.
Yeah, it is. We're going to go through all the Joe Lewis stuff. We're going to go through the match as well. Me and Philip will give our thoughts on the match. Ian said, I thought you said the. Yeah, Ian said, I thought you said the cocks are after me.
Ooh,
Probably did.
Okay.
I meant cops, not cock. Do you know? I don't know what it is with our crowd. They got to think about cocks. I don't know what it is, Philip.
I wonder why that is now. I wonder why.
Mr. Carl Simpson, he's sort of disappeared from the chat. He's got to work. The boss called him in at work now. Mr. Carl Simpson. Now, Mr. Simpson, you should be working. I'm just keeping a close, and as Colin says, the Cockerel Cocks. Yeah, that's it. That's the name of our podcast. Dyer looks lazy, passing the ball out like he can't be bothered. I don't care that it's a fact. Yeah. I get what you're saying, and he is, but that's Eric Dyer for you. Oh, what a pass. We'll go through the team, Philip. The first half team and the second half team.
Second half has been much more. Again, it's like last week against West Ham. The second half team has been more impressive.
Yeah,
this is brilliant football. Oh, nearly an ogre.
Yeah,
they're passing these boys to death. So they are. I'd love to see the pass count.
Yeah, I'm going to say it here, Philip.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I'm going to say it here, right? Do we look better without Kane than we do with Kane?
On the evidence of the two matches, yes. Now that's not to say come starting day in the Premiership we would look better without him, but on these games, it's as if the second half team has gone on. We're going to be better than the first half, and it proved that they have been better.
Yeah.
Okay, there were some good performances in the first half from Sarr and Maddison, whatever. But I'd say there's 9 or 10 good performances here. Everyone is on up for it, and Solomon especially has caught my eye. He's been really, really good.
Oh dear. Oh Lord God. Right. Okay. I'm just the next comment now is funny. I have to admit that it's a good one. I must admit it's a good one. Have you read it yet, Philip? I will bring it up, but it is funny. The bottom one there. Don't read it out. Just right. Awesome says, what about Spence? Do you keep him or line him out? Me, keep him. I use him next season. I think he
hasn't featured though. He hasn't featured in this tour, which is strange. No. You know, maybe he's injured. Maybe he's injured.
Yeah, I think he is. I think I brought up yesterday he was injured. He's one of the teams recovering that Hotspur way.
Oh no, I thought he was on the tour. I thought he was on the tour. but he's got injured out there. Maybe wrong.
Yeah,
maybe I'm
maybe.
wrong. I'm not quite sure now.
I'll find out, Philip. I'll find out for you. Yeah, and Matthew's saying, guys, don't forget, Dermot is the Batman. Look, it's out now. Nobody was supposed to know.
Canada scored again. Sorry, Canada just scored.
I'm just watching Ellie at the moment, and she's very mad. She looks very, very mad. She really is. Anyway, my identity is blown, Alfred. I mean, everyone knows Philip Brady, but he is actually Alfred. We actually live in Wayne Manor, a big place outside Dublin. And he says Dermot is Batman. He has duties to do a night saving incident people's Dermot Wayne with his Batmobile. Yep, that's true. So comedy's blown now. It's blown now. Anyway, don't worry. I haven't got commentary on how many of those lines started the first half. All of them. I think they've only made 3 substitutions in the whole half. Tottenham made a complete change.
Yeah, they haven't. They've kept their main team out.
But they are match fit, Philip. They're in the middle of their league, so. And I thought he was the cock giving criminals for the fucker. Oh God, I'm never going to live that down, am I? The cockerel cock.
Never.
I am never ever going to live that down. There you go, Philip. That's my karma for calling you Tom Jones.
That's it.
4 minutes left, Philip. Look, what's your thought? Oh, is that a free kick? Look, 4-1 up. We've dominated the game, dominated the match. What can you take out of this now for our next game? What's the negatives and what's the positives?
The negative is giving away a goal like we did. That's about the only negative I can think. The positives have been very bright attacking play from both halves, but especially the second half. Ooh, maybe another one for Canada. It's been good, very good.
And who should be your man of the match first team and man of the match second team? Or do you want time to think about that? We could talk about that.
No. I think the first team, I'll give it to Madison for the first team, with Sarah close second. And I'll give it to, I know Richarlison scored twice here, but I'll give it to Solomon in the second half.
Apparently, he says, by the way, anyone can be Bruce Wayne if they have lots of money, and Dermot has that. I wish I did. Yeah, I wish I did.
Two more subs for the Sailor Boys.
He looks happy to become enough. He's played against the mighty Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah. Exactly.
Been an enjoyable match, actually, Philip. I didn't think it'd be this enjoyable, actually.
It's been pretty good now. It's been good.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable when your team is playing well.
Yeah. We've got bigger games coming up now. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Which one? No, the pre-season games.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Barcelona game.
Yeah, I'm not. I was looking forward to Shakhtar Donetsk because I'll be added. But Barcelona is going to be interesting because I think then we'll have a much better idea what the first 11 is going to be because that's the last game before the start.
Okay. So. Yeah, that will be. And we're the first English side to play for that competition twice. By the way,
that's right.
A little bit of history. We have columns saying. First half, Peter Crouch. Second half, Van der Vaart. There you go. And Dolly Parton and Sam Fox are now running around the pitch naked as well at the moment. For your column, and Joe Lewis is still being chased by the cops around the edge of the pitch. Barcelona versus Tottenham.
Look at this.
I want to see them. Oh, hello. Is that a penalty?
It's a penalty.
That is a penalty.
Oh, it's right on the edge of the... Oh, he hasn't given it.
He hasn't given it. He said he dived.
Oh, Jay.
Here comes Spurs again.
The intensity, the press is brilliant.
Yeah. Barcelona versus Tottenham. Simply, I want to see them smoked by us. Yeah. I can't wait for their excuses by their delusional fans. Oh, that's Barcelona he's on about. And he's saying, come on. So Tottenham playing some great stuff here, Philip. We're coming up now to the last minute of the game. Look, man of the match for me for the first half, Madison. Man of the match for me, second half, Richarlison.
That's true enough. He scored twice, so,
Yeah, For me,
Been good.
Solomon's played well. The defense has had nothing to do, have they? To be
No,
fair.
you can't really rate the defense in the second half because
No.
they've had really very little. Solomon's after getting penalised for bundling one of the players over there.
Yeah. But anyway, look, we end the season off with a win. And Colin is saying these sailors can go back to sea. Yeah, they can now. Yeah, this is the one time. It's a bit like a pirate in Pirates of the Caribbean. You could only go onto the beach once a year. This is their once a year. They have to go back to sea now. And then Colin was saying second game of the season, so we can actually see how much, if any, have we improved, Philip, from the first West Ham game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, because we're scoring goals for fun, and there's another one coming up here now, which will be very popular. Here he goes!
Yeah,
come on,
hat trick,
brilliant,
hat trick,
great goal.
5-1, with Charleston hat trick. 4 minutes.
That'll kickstart his season. That'll kickstart his season.
There's two of the Brazilian boys talking to each other.
Yeah, they seem to be very friendly, those two lads.
They do, yeah.
I suppose they're from the same country. So
do you know what, Philip? I'm going to say this now. He seems to be more in it than Kane does. Kane's head.
You're right. You're right. Oh, yeah, you can't deny that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's sharper though. He's been back. I think they came back roughly the same time. I think
he did. They both came back at the same time.
Yeah, but that'll do him a power of good now to get a hat trick.
Yeah. Not very much emotion from Postecoglou.
No.
I can't even get his name out. Postecoglou. I would love to know the stats of this game, Philip, because I say they're fucking crazy.
I'd say it's 80% Spurs possession, 75 anyway, 75%.
I would say so. Look, I would have loved the 5-0. Okay, Ben Davies made a mistake, but that was really his first start pre-season, Philip. So could you give him a bit of allowances for that? Or do you think, look, it's the same old with him?
He shouldn't be making those mistakes now at this stage in his career. No, it's a mistake, bad mistake.
Lee Richards, we sliced them open. I tell you one thing, we have such an attacker-minded team now. But the players have bought into it as well, haven't they? To be fair.
Yeah, because I tell you what, they were fed up playing this counter-attacking crap that Conte brought us into last season.
And Nuno played that as well, didn't he? He played that.
He did, and Mourinho did to a point. So you could really say that since Pochettino left, this is the first manager we've had that knows how to spell attack.
Has he worked with the defense? That's all I'm worried about.
Well, he can do that when he gets home. Like, they've no match now for another week and 3 days. Yeah. I'm just wondering whether they'll probably slot in another friendly match maybe on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Way else down.
Oops.
Oh, that looks. Lee Richards saying to slice them open. We have Tel Cockerell, good win and a good run out. So big up, guys.
Nearly there, I think.
Coming up now to the full time, Philip. What do you think now for the next game? Now, what do you want to see Spurs do within the next week? Now, get a couple of centre backs in and get players.
Get a couple of centre backs in. Get the Kane saga sorted out once and for all.
Yeah.
And let's we now have a game in front of our own fans coming up, and let's go. Let's put on a show that day. Really get the fans behind the team. Oh no!
Do you think?
Oh, saves.
Just showing them a chance to go again. What a hat trick, though.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased for him. I'm really pleased.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely over the moon for him because he deserves that. He really did. Eltel Cockerell said between now and the next game, go and get us the centre backs and start selling. Philip, we're going to go into this later. I don't want to start more debates now. We are on at form. We will go into it more. But do you know, Eric Dyer's got a bit of a belly on him. I have to say. Where do you think this leaves Postecoglou now? Do you think he knows who he needs to sell now, or who he needs to keep?
He's getting very close to us. He's getting very close to us. Yeah. If not,
Colin said it's 45-1 in my game. There we are, guys. Tottenham
game
Hotspur
over.
we've won our last Asian game tour. Tottenham 5, Lion City Sailor Boys 1. Philip, very quickly before we jump on Ellie's stream for a little bit.
I'm going to have to head off, Dermot, unfortunately.
Yeah, same here, actually. I've got things to do. So,
well, I'll see you back here at 4:00. And good win.
We're back up.
Predicted win, but, a win's a win. That's it.
A win's a win. We are back up 4 with all the latest from Joe Lewis saga. We're going to look back at the Asian tour a little bit as well at this game. And also look ahead to what Spurs need to do. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We are back at 4. Whatever you do, come on, you Spurs. Spurs in the tour with a win. Come on, you Spurs in Andrew Trust.
Come on, you Spurs. See you later.